I just heard you and cut that off.
Yo.
Okay, stream is live. How's it going, everybody?
Hey, what's up, everybody? We got Jet Set Radio Future coming up at you.
So, I'm gonna go back over to the computer. If you just want to start a countdown in about 5 seconds,
No problem.
then we should be good to go.
Okay, hopefully I'm good now. Alright, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Hey, what's happening, everybody? Two Worlds Coexisting here with some Jet Set Radio Future speedrun action. Got the boys Flashy and Exclamation doing the commentary with me. It's gonna be a fantastic time.
Yes, it is.
So pretty much right now he's got a tutorial, not much to say about it. Just gonna learn all the basics of the game. Really hard frame perfect executions to do here.
I want you guys to take note that Two Worlds is doing outdated strats right now.
Absolutely.
He could have saved like 3 frames on a strat at the beginning, but he didn't do it.
Nah, everything I do is the fastest, honestly.
So we were at world record pace at one point, but we are not anymore.
Yeah, we already lost world record pace. I mean, imagine losing record pace like 5 seconds into your run.
It's crazy, man.
SMH, honestly. But yeah, this tutorial is pretty much just like doing everything like on the frame it says to do it, to save a lot of time, pretty much. Took a lot of work to get the timing down for when it says go, but I pretty much have it down.
Yeah, the garage.
Yeah, the garage is actually one of the hardest parts of the run. I mean, I lose most of my runs having to reset here. It's really a damn shame. Alright, so now we're done with garage, and we get to watch a sweet 4-minute unskippable cutscene. Actually, is it even 4 minutes? Probably like 3?
I think it's 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Oh god. But yeah, all the cutscenes in this game are unskippable. Let's turn you up, alright?
On Discord, yeah.
Got you, dude. Wait on Discord? Alright.
Yeah, just like turn the slider for us up.
Oh yeah, yeah,
some
you
people
do.
are saying we're quiet.
Yo, you're already to the max though.
Yeah, that's.
I'll just turn up the actual Discord volume tab. No problem. Alright, hopefully that's a little better.
So yeah, this cutscene's really long and no one likes it.
It's a good time.
It's a bad time.
It's a great time, honestly. Because you get to reflect and think, do I really want to finish this run? And you have 2.5 minutes to reach a conclusion. And then you have to play.
Or you can just turn off your Xbox.
Yeah, you're right. But yeah, we're getting a little bit of background on the lore of this game, like the Rikaku police, and how Goji's this crazy egomaniac trying to take over Tokyo. We got our heroes, the GGs, and they're like, nah, we're gonna stop you, buddy.
By spraying graffiti on walls.
And jumping vertically up rails. Hell yeah.
And spraying tanks with spray cans and helicopters and stuff. Pretty crazy.
Even though there's no game audio, you guys can still follow along with the nice little subtitles that they made for you guys.
Because luckily, this anime is subbed.
Yeah.
You know, they never do explain why 99th Street got the mysterious blackout.
Yeah, it's just like, you know, mysterious blackout. That's it. That's the only information we're giving you.
Personally, I think it's because Goji, he siphoned a bunch of power from 99th Street for the final boss of the game. But I don't want to spoil anything.
It's a pretty interesting
Cut the
theory.
power out so you can hide in the dark.
Oh, what if Goji was in Dark District the whole time?
That's crazy, man. That's a
Holy
crazy
moly! All right, so you gotta screw up that jump. That is absolutely 100% necessary. God, imagine screwing up a run 10 seconds into it, SMH. Alright, we made it into Dogen.
We have another cutscene in Dogen.
Yeah, and this one is maybe like, what is this?
It's
About
probably like 40
30,
seconds.
yeah, 35, 40. I
Yo,
don't
yo,
know.
yo, alright, let's get this party started.
Maybe not that long. I don't know.
That's
It's not
not
that
that
bad
bad.
though.
He just basically says,
Spray
you're
graffiti.
spreading scumbags, and then basically,
Yo, Saris in the chat. What's up, Saris? Alright, so now we're gonna collect the first graffiti soul of the game. Pretty much you have to collect 20 graffiti souls by later on in the game to progress. Because the game decided to force collectibles on you and like making it having you be obligated to pick up at least 20. But the soul route itself is pretty optimized, so we're not going to lose too much time picking them up. Most of them are pretty much where we're going anyway.
yeah.
And of
I
course
think
I
you
use
have
old
to,
strats, so hell yeah.
So do you guys want to explain the movement, or like I can explain the movement?
Absolutely, dude.
or-
You should
can
explain the
do it.
movement.
You got the hottest move in Mississippi, so
Yeah, I got the hottest movement this side of the Mississippi, fellas. Just so you guys know. So this game, most of this game is us on rails or boost dashing. Boost dashing is when you have 10 cans and you press B and a little fire comes out of your skates and it's fast. The second fastest thing is grinding on rails, and there's rails around most of the level. So the majority of the time we're going to be trying to get on rails. Another thing that we do, it's called shuffling. You'll see he does like this grind thing on the ground where he has like these little orange sparks come up. That's like, depending on how much speed you have, it like maintains your momentum. So if you go into a shuffle with low speed, you're just gonna start going slowly. But if you go into a shuffle with high speed, it maintains your speed for a little while. So it's faster than if you would just like drop off a rail and start skating. It's faster if you were to like do a shuffle because it maintains some of your grinding speed for a little while. So we use that a lot throughout the run to save some nice little frames here and there.
Gotta save the frames, honestly.
Yeah, kill the animal, save the frames. You know what I'm saying?
Save the animals, kill the frames, absolutely, dude. But yeah, if you time the shuffle when you're getting out of a boost wrong, you'll just kinda shamble around in like a little like walk, and it's not
Yeah.
good. Yo, I do clutch skip Olo. I'm absolutely gonna do clutch skip over the course of this run.
Another thing we do mostly for ILs, but sometimes like they're in the route for any percent if you want to do them. There are certain ones that lose time if you go for them, and certain ones that don't. It's called a frame boost. When you land on a rail, if you press A, the frame that you land on it, or you get off a rail, the same frame that you land, it like gives you a lot of speed and distance. I don't know if it's like double or something, but it just gives you a lot of speed.
yeah, like
And the more that you chain together, the more speed you add up, and it's really fast. If you chain a lot of them, you can like go flying across levels and stuff, and it's pretty neat. So now that we're doing the beat race, you might see Two Worlds attempt a double frame boost that he likes to call the Dogen Super.
Yeah, it's a strat. It's the Dogen
Yeah.
Super.
Yeah, it's the Dogen Super.
Yeah, it's where you jump across the record store at incredible speeds by frame boosting, using the technique that Flashy described. And also that soul I unlocked about a minute ago, that'll be the soul last soul we collect an hour from now, so get hyped for that.
Yeah, it's actually the only soul that we use the mystery tape to unlock. The mystery tape is this like thing that we pick up that lets us do certain challenges to unlock graffiti souls. The soul route has kind of evolved for this game a little bit. We used to get a mystery tape somewhere else.
Yeah, I remember that route. That was crazy. That was when I first started running this.
Yeah, we used to get a mystery tape in this area called Rakakudai, which we'll go to a little later. But then me and Zolbul found a skip that skips an area where you pick up the mystery tape. So instead of picking up that mystery tape, we used to go for a soul in Hikage Street, which is another level later in the game. But we found another skip called Heli Skip that skips another soul, I think. Another soul ends up getting skipped, so now we have to pick up a mystery tape in Dogen,
Yep.
which is the level we're in right now. A lot of people used to just skip the Hikage soul anyway because it was kind of hard to get back then. Like a lot of people thought it was hard, but now you have to do it in any percent anyway. So you kind of just gotta suck it up and do it. You know what I'm saying?
Good thing it's not that bad of a soul to pick up. I mean, you just gotta boost and jump.
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
Of course, with my track record on failing at boosting and jumping, I'm surprised I can get the Hikage soul easily.
Honestly,
TwoWorlds
I
is-
get it. Like it's like a 50% chance for me. Sometimes I'll get it, and sometimes I won't.
Yeah, I've
like,
missed
if
it a
you
few
jump too
times.
late, you'll miss it.
Holy
TwoWorlds
moly.
is well known for his ability to boost and jump.
Good times. I'm just the boost master, honestly.
Cop fights, like the AI in this game is pretty dumb, and they usually group up in like a.
Yeah, when they cluster up,
Like, you
that's the
can
easiest
kinda
way.
Manipulate them, and if you go like attack from an angle, you can knock all of them down at one time. You can get a pretty good cop fight, but if you like miss it, some of them will scatter out, and it can take a little longer.
Oh god, and that shit's awful when that happens.
Yeah. The way the like AI
Really
works is that
works for me when you miss a person.
Oh,
Yeah,
Shibuya Terminal's a great level.
if you miss a guy, he can just run around for hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he like
But-
latches onto you and you just you're trying to get him off.
Yeah, so like optimally you try to get them as soon as you trigger them. The way the AI works is they all spawn in groups of 5, I think. And they have this like radius, and once you get close to their group, they kind of start moving. If you don't get close to them, they kind of stand still, which you're gonna see in the cop fight in this level. So we kind of just try to knock all of them down as soon as we trigger them, so they don't like scatter.
Yeah, the best part about that cop fight coming up in this level is like all the cops are in like little different groups. And that makes it a lot easier to deal with them if you get good movement on them.
Good thing
And-
it's not like the Rikakudai fight.
Oh yeah.
It's actually gonna be skipped.
What Rikakudai fight?
Luckily.
Yeah, what would Rikakudai fight?
There's no cops in Rikakudai except for like that one.
Or is it at all? I thought it was like none.
Eventually. Yo, when we gonna find a cop skip, honestly? We need new
No way,
strats. If anyone here is an aspiring glitch hunter in the chat, start looking for new glitches in this game, we need them. But yeah, the graffiti segment of this level is almost done, and that's really only the beginning of the fun. This level gives you quite a bit of value because there's quite a lot of stuff to do. Like we're gonna chase a new gang around, we're gonna fight cops, gonna jump and boost. It's gonna be fun.
Boy, do I love jumping and boosting.
It's the best.
On up until mess up the cop fight, then it sucks.
Oh, I'm gonna be very upset if that happens. I'll be raging.
The cop fight in this level is probably one of the harder cop fights in the game. I'd
Yeah,
Yeah,
because if you get it, it's great, but if you mess it up, you're gone.
terrible.
say. And then you have this Hayashi guy who looks like George Washington who like runs around and like he can. Well, the way your camera works in this game is that there's no camera controls. You can just readjust your camera, like recenter it.
Yep, left
But-
trigger.
Yeah, when there's an enemy near you, you lock onto them. So if
Yeah,
you
which
want to
is really
recenter
bad.
your camera,
Oh god,
and,
yeah.
George Washington guy's around, you'll just lock onto him, and then your controls change, and it's awful.
Yeah, the camera control in this game is pretty bad.
So when you're running this game, you kind of have to get used to the shifting of controls constantly, because your controls also shift when you spray graffiti.
Yeah, instead of holding forward, it's like a horizontal.
Yeah, it's like 2D controls.
Yeah.
TwoWorlds just got a frame boost, by the way.
Yeah, that's my frame boost I like to do on that part to save like half a second. It's pretty beautiful.
You can take note of when he gets a frame boost when like his speedometer on the bottom right. Normal skating speed is like, well, I don't know, like 4/5 of the way up or something. or like 3/5 of the way up, something like that.
I also go hella
Frame
fast.
boost is like frame boost and grind like full speed red.
So now Poison Gem's gonna run away and we're gonna get to hang out with Combo for a bit.
Which is top 5 characters in the game.
Top 5
Yeah.
characters in the game. Number 5 would be
Combo.
Zero beat.
Combo.
Number 4 would be Combo. Number 3 would be Rip. Number 2 would be Love Shockers. Number 1 would be Rapid 99. There you go, top 5.
Jeez, man, Rapid Eye.
I mean, if it was legal to mod, like, switch characters around, I would play as Rapid 99 instead of Gum.
Yeah, but there's no cheating allowed in the speedrun.
I disagree.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell SDA.
Fuck, don't tell SDA, dude.
I'm mailing SDA a strongly worded letter about you right now.
Don't you mean a strongly lettered videotape?
Yeah, I'm sending SDA a VHS of this conversation.
Dude, they're gonna send me back all my VHS tapes and ban me from the website. It's all over, man.
You bet they will, dude.
Holy moly.
Speedrun's Archive, the premier
If you-
speedrun community.
You know, if you
Yeah.
get a frame boost on that combo ramp, it won't trigger.
Yeah, that happened to Zol one time.
Yeah, it happened to me a bunch of times. So you do not want to get a frame boost.
Yeah, you really don't. Ooh, just invalidated my run. Rip.
And I have no idea why it does that. Maybe because I guess if you land on it in a frame boost, if you jump on, get off the road at the exact same frame, I guess it doesn't register that you even jumped on that. So I don't know.
I mean, I remember one time.
Because you skip a trigger. Because, like,
Yeah, that
the
too.
level- It has triggers that you have to kind of hit before, like, to count your progress. So when you frame boost, you go past it, I think. And I think the trigger is by, like, the little red mailbox thingy.
So you just gotta check the mail and then you can cheat.
Yeah.
I mean, one time I modded my character. I didn't mod my character. I used the super jump mod, and I was like super far away from like the area, and I still completed the challenge. So like somehow I hit the checkpoints.
The
Not sure how.
challenge is, like, really weird. I've, like, fallen off onto the street and then gotten back into, like, the area where the challenge is and still completed it.
Holy dude,
'Cause usually when
might
you
have
go onto the
activated cops
street,
right there. I
It
don't know.
doesn't.
nah. Oh yeah, so this is an example of like hitting the cops in good clusters because like as you can see, all the other like individual groups are just chilling while you take them down one by one.
Just wait.
And that's just like, that's the best case scenario of how a cop fight will go usually. Because like, it can go really bad. Like, every other cop will be chasing you and it's not good.
Yeah, that was a really
Instead of hitting
good
the
cop
cluster,
fight.
You'll hit like one.
Hell
and
yeah.
then have to quick turn or something. And hit. Pretty sloppy.
Should I explain quick turns?
Absolutely.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright. So there's this thing in the game called the power slide where you pull back on the control stick and your character does like a skid or like a power slide, I guess. So you can chain power slides together, and if you chain 2 power slides, you could do like a 90-degree turn. It's called a quick turn. And like you could just chain a bunch of power slides and stuff, and you can do a lot of cool stuff with it, and it's really fast.
Yeah, it's faster than just turning.
Yeah, it's a lot faster.
That's why it's called a quick turn.
There's a negative though, because you can't. Can you only do it to the left? Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, it's
quick
only
turn
to
to
the
the
left.
right.
Wait,
Because
oh yeah, that's right. Dang.
Because the power slide animation like turns you to the left.
That's why you do 180 turns.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Also, when you're like skating backwards, it's easier to do quick turns for whatever reason.
Yeah, I don't know why that is either.
I feel like cornering improves when you skate backwards. Like I think that's just a superstition
like if
of
you
mine.
get, like a
But I've always
circular-
like, yeah, I've always just
Yeah,
turned
backwards.
around when I need to do like a tight turn to the right or something.
So this is the point where we switch to Gum and then play as her for the rest of the run. And the reason is, because the only stat in this game that matters is cornering, because cornering is used to, basically just corner or turn quicker, and we need to use that. We need to use that for certain strats in this game. And then after that, there's just no point switching back.
That's actually not super entirely true, but it's like the most important stat is cornering. Because if
Yo,
we
hit
play
me up
as
with what I
Gum-
missed.
If we play as Gum for the first few levels, there are some strats that we do
100 plus.
for like skating down hills where we get every graffiti. We wouldn't be able to do those as Gum because she sprays a little slower than Yo-Yo does.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true,
So
true,
at
true.
Yo-Yo, there are hills that you could skate down at full speed and get every graffiti on the wall without missing any. But if you played as Gum, she'd like
You
miss a
have to
bunch
slow
of.
down a little bit.
Yeah. We call the little spray symbols on the walls G spots because they have G's on them for the GGs,
Right.
which is the name of the gang. So yeah, if you hear us say G spots, we're referring to the little markers that signify when graffiti spray.
Well, I mean, what else would we be referring to?
I don't know, man.
I mean, yeah, it's just that's
Is
the
there
that's
another
the
kind
first thing I
G
think of.
spot?
Not that I can think of, dude.
I don't know. I don't think that's
Yeah, it's just that's where the term originated, dude. JSRF.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna fight tanks.
with spray can.
So these tanks are like pretty easy. You just like spray them on both sides, and then the little dude comes out and he dies before he even gets to shoot you. Like
Yup.
he's really pathetically weak.
What a terrible.
Pretty helpful that they're stationary and not moving around.
Yeah.
Yo, what if the
Maybe-
tanks were driving though? Like that would be crazy.
Too annoying.
Yeah, that would be.
That would be like the
freaking hard.
worst. Like so much RNG would be there.
Yeah.
That would make no damage way harder.
When you're a kid playing this, the tanks are kind of hard because you always like want to grind on top of it and like the whatever it's called, the cannon, the barrel.
Yeah.
I don't know. It,
That's like that
hits
screws you up.
Yeah, and it's kind of bad. Like even in a run, sometimes if you accidentally grind on the barrel, it messes you up. But
You
I
can
forget
grind
who
on
found
the
this
barrel.
out. But you can just like stand next to it and spray it. Like as a kid, I always thought you had
I
to
used
be
to
on top
jump
of it.
off.
I always just stood on top of it and like moved around a little bit to like
That's
spray
what I-
everything.
Yeah, but if you're just on the side,
barrel,
it's a lot
like
faster,
that.
and like it's a lot safer just being on the side of it too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can also knock Hayashi off of this roof that we're gonna go onto, but it's slower, so we're just gonna spray him.
It's
But it was like the
slow.
most, it was the coolest feeling ever, to just like knock him off the roof though. Playing this as a
Yeah,
kid.
one hit.
If you like quick turn and knock them off like instantly, it might be a little faster, but it's
Oh, for
super
real?
inconsistent.
Dang.
I usually
like-
slow down at the top, and he'll run into you and bump you. Which, yeah, it might be a bit slower, but he'll bump you, and then you can just quick turn around, knock him off. But I
Not
stopped
bad.
doing that.
Now we get to spray graffiti and collect another soul for the good old clutch later on in the game.
If any of you played this game, you know there's a poison jam fight at the end of the.
Yeah, we're gonna have to race Poison Jam at the end of this.
Yeah, it's like one of the hardest.
That is absolutely, it's the hardest race in the game, and if you lose it, it's over.
So basically, what I think Two Worlds is setting up right now, I'm pretty sure he's done this before at another marathon, but he's gonna be like, "Oh my god, I forgot to race the guy," and then he's gonna go for the skip that we found, and then he's gonna be like, "Psych, I don't need to race those guys," and then that's what's gonna happen.
Nah, dude, at the end I was just gonna be like, nah, we're not gonna race Poison Jam.
Oh, dude, you're gonna do a little quick ruse.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far, man.
Yeah, yeah. I remember once when the skip was first found, it was like really hard. That's why we called it rip skip.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
Still
still
not
really
good.
hard. What are you talking about, dude?
but I was racing Two Worlds, and this young man named Kabar.
Good
And-
times, dude.
I got the skip because I'm thug nasty at this game, right? But like Two Worlds and Kabar were like on the same, like they were having a pretty close.
Oh, I think I remember this. Yeah, and I was like, hey, come on, let's go race Poison Jam. And he actually fucking did it, and then I got Rip Skip, right?
Yep, that's exactly what happened.
That was
And
great.
then another time you did it actually, where you're like,
Whoa.
let's not, or no, you said let's do the skip, like let's both go for it. And Kabar was doing it for like 30 minutes, and you just raced the guys.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
It was
What a
pretty
fun.
great.
That was great.
Poor Kabar, he didn't deserve that.
Hey, I still got the W, though.
So got the W, and that's what matters.
Hell yeah.
Make sure to post W's on all of Two Worlds Instagram posts.
Absolutely.
Instagram.com/PewDiePie.
Absolutely. Alright, so now that the graffiti is done, there's Poison Jam. It's time to feed the animals. Just kidding, I'm not gonna feed the animals. Let's go skip the race.
Don't feed your animals.
So this like skip saves like a minute and 40 seconds or something. It's
Yeah,
pretty-
because you don't have to raise poison jam, so that's like already time save.
I think the stream froze.
Yeah,
What?
it froze for me, so I
No,
Oh no, dude. Can they
Oh.
still hear this?
it's all over. It's still showing the audio on hot. Might have to just reset the cap.
I assure
Hell.
you guys everything's gonna be just fine. The
be
estimate
alright.
is 210. Two Worlds PB is like 20 minutes faster.
Yep.
I wish my PB was 20 minutes faster.
I don't know,
Capture
dude.
card are you using?
My diamond piece of garbage. Yeah, I'm plugging it back in. Shit.
Yeah, it's still frozen.
Fuck. Just gonna pause the game so people don't expect I'm splicing or something. Alright.
That'll be
What do I
crazy
do
if he
now?
was unfrozen. He was in
Don't know
a
how to
skyscraper
fix this.
district.
Oh, it just moved like a frame. That's crazy.
Shit. I actually don't know how to fix this. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
Slicing in a marathon.
Holy moly. Hopefully the timer got paused or no. I'll try reloading the actual source.
You can like when my dazzle freezes, you can uncheck it, like close it out and then like check it back and it should maybe.
Oh, we back.
We back.
It is? I
Just
don't
gotta recrop it so it's not terrible.
We back. Alright,
we back. Okay, hopefully
Oh look, it's in
Stop.
4:3. The resolution it's supposed to be, dude.
if you stop the timer you can resume it now. If not, well, that's okay too.
Dude, you fixed your capture card resolution. That's sick.
So now we're actually at the end of the game.
You just stretched the game. My eyes, dude.
Well, I stretched it so it filled the whole box.
Alright.
Should I not have done that?
No, yeah, it's fine, dude. Whatever.
I.
So now we're in the
Excellent.
brown part of the game. With the brown,
my
the
machine
brown
didn't even
water,
load.
and the brown houses, and the brown
It's a pretty dirty map.
stuff.
Best part of the game.
Not sanitary at all.
I kind of like this though. It's like brown and orange and stuff. I like it.
I like it a lot.
But it is
So
very
this is
brown.
rip skip right here. It's a little out of bounds jump we're gonna do that makes us warp past the part that poison jam would normally open for us when we race them. And that's called a death warp because we're gonna jump into a water hazard and respawn past the little area to the left.
Yeah. So like
I
there's this
got it.
gate that we need to get past. And for us to get past this gate, we need to talk to Poison Jam. But what we do is we go out of bounds and death warp behind the gate. It's pretty
Go to the
sick.
puddle portal.
Yeah, usually
Yeah.
Movie Jam will knock it down for you. You can just
Which
Yeah,
one
yeah.
is that?
Me and Two Worlds have taken the executive decision of renaming it the Puddle
It
Portal.
is absolutely called puddle portal now. Like we're the ambassadors of the JSRF community, man. We're the top players. We get to rename it.
Exactly.
How much is JSRF on Steam? $15.
Yeah, you can buy JSRF on Steam if you send money to my PayPal.
Yeah, the PayPal
I'll
is
ship you the game.
pewdiepie.hitbox.com.
Dude, can you fax me the game?
Yeah, dude, but it would be the Japanese version. Is that
Oh,
okay?
who wants that? It's not even faster.
Yeah,
Fun
you're right.
fact.
Oh yeah,
Japanese version in this game is slower
because we
unless you're
actually
a
rely.
task.
We actually rely on the text being a certain length for certain tricks.
Yeah,
it's faster,
Two Worlds.
you can't
Apparently
do
your
it.
mic is like really low or
Really?
something.
What?
Yeah,
Oh
it's
my
like
God, dude.
like on my end, it sounds like you're pretty far away.
What the heck, dude? I changed literally nothing from earlier.
Get closer to it, dude.
Alright, dude, how's this?
Beautiful.
Hell yeah. This posture's gonna kill my back, though. I'm like kinda hunched over, talking into the mic. Like I'm just like whispering secrets to a close friend or something.
Jeez, Beam is killing me right now. can't see anything. It shows me like you standing there setting up for rip skip on my.
Has it crashed again? I mean, it's showing fine on my playback.
No, it's good. I
It's
think.
just me. I don't
Alright,
know what's
alright,
wrong.
alright. God, I wish my
Where are you
headset
right
worked.
now?
I just boosted off the water tower.
Jeez, I'm so far.
What are you
is this?
doing?
Whoa.
Fuck it! No, I didn't get the fucking jump. Jesus. Alright, rip. So
So
normally
TwoWorlds
you'd
was
be able
supposed to skip this cup fight.
Yeah.
I
Because
thought
the
you
trigger
guys
for the
said no
fight is a
cops.
little past this graffiti right here. And if you spray it by like... If you spray it without going past it, you skip the cop fight. And I... wasn't able to do it. No big deal.
Yeah, either if you go too far up or out, away from the wall, you'll trigger it.
I mean, I skipped the biggest cop fight in the game. But I couldn't skip the smallest cop fight in the game. Truly
Yeah,
legendary.
so doing that, TwoWorlds missed the graffiti soul, so now he has to get a backup somewhere.
Yeah, I'll get the one
You
in
get the one in
sewers.
sewers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just do the
He has a
backup.
wide selection of backups that he can get that don't lose that much time. Well, they have a range of time loss.
Maybe I should just
from,
do the
like,
one in
10
99th Street.
seconds. I don't
Or
think
wait,
so.
don't you pick up
I'm
the
slow.
extra soul in Kibo anyway?
Yeah, but that's like part of my route, so that would be part of the
Oh,
40.
that's part of your route. Okay, okay.
Yeah, so you could get one in Skyscraper if you want to lose like 8 minutes.
Yeah, you try. You're right.
I'm trite, dude.
Yeah, you try. You try. That's all good. I'll get the one in sewers. That's not too bad.
This map on the Xbox 360 is absolutely terrible. It's a lag fest.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like playing in slow motion. It's like you're a task. It's the best feeling ever. You can get every frame boost.
The Matrix meets JSRF. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Alright,
Shout
time
out
for
to
a quick
Omo for
light, which
playing.
lets me get into the first area we're trying to go to slightly faster. Just you
No,
jump, you
quick
clip
light?
out of bounds, and then I just got it. Alright, cool, cool.
Yeah, that was super sketchy.
That was I thought I was
But he
gonna
still
fall.
got it, dude.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna fall too for a
Oh
second.
man, that would have been bad.
Usually we jump a little earlier so we don't have to corner so much in the air, but TwoWorlds still got it.
I honestly jumped later because I was a little nervous I was gonna miss it, so it worked out.
And if you guys know, you fight these little light things or whatever these are called. I don't even know what these are called.
The spotlight.
You light.
Yeah, you
Spotlight
fight
cards.
these spotlight, and you fight them on both sides of the map, which is the light side and the dark side.
Except we get to
But he's
skip
going to
the dark
skip
side
the dark side fight, which
with a little
what
bit
does
of
that even
dialogue
take, like,
tomfoolery coming up pretty
45
soon.
seconds.
Yeah, it saves like 45 seconds, I think. Because you skip like the running around in circles and spraying stuff,
Yeah.
and it's like slow.
But doesn't the dark side one like it's like more lights, isn't it? Or
No,
is
I
this
think
more-
it's one less light,
Oh,
but it's still like slow. So we skip it by abusing dialogue, and I guess I could explain the skip right now since it has some
Yeah, go
stuff.
for it, dude.
yeah. Go ahead.
So what you're gonna see TwoWorlds do in a little bit is he's gonna spray a graffiti stop, which we don't spray in the run. I don't think at all, other than this one.
Except for
Nope.
the one in Kibo.
Oh yeah, the one in
Kibo.
Kibo.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
For Heli Skip, which is kind of the same idea, but not really. So each time you enter and exit the level, a cop dialogue plays, and by switching characters, it acts as if you're playing a cop dialogue, or like you're entering the level. So the cop dialogue plays, and the cop fights don't spawn in unless the cop dialogue finishes. So what we do is we go under the dragon to trigger a DJ Professor K like dialogue to cut off the cop fight dialogue, and since we cut off the cop fight dialogue and it never finishes, the cop fight never spawns in. The reason why we don't use it to skip both fights and just one is because the DJ Professor K dialogue that we use to cut off the cop dialogue doesn't spawn in until you've completed one cop fight.
And I
And it
just
doesn't
got it.
even work twice, does it? Like even if you did, or if it did, would it trigger?
I think if you do the dark side first, then you could despawn the light side cop fight, but it's
Quick
slower.
light.
Yeah. You could do quick dark, but it's like still slower. Quick dark is like quick light, but it's like a little harder and not
Yeah,
fun.
you travel a longer path, I think.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
you
get
can't
down there.
boost, I think, either, because it's like... Actually, I don't know. I think it's like
Don't
more...
you jump on top of a building or something like that?
I have
You
no
just-
idea, honestly. I never tried it.
I've seen somebody do it before. I don't know when. I don't know.
But yeah, as you can see, there is no cop fight in Dark District now. Truly the easiest skip in the game. And it's something that anybody could have pulled off by accident, but we just found it like last year.
Yeah.
Wow, nice jump, holy.
Jeez.
Two Worlds is doing this really dope, outdated route. So
Nah, this is
Belisi.
the most outdated route, hell yeah.
It's not that much slower than the normal route, though. Maybe like
Still top 10, I
15
guess.
seconds, 10 seconds. I don't know.
It's just because I'm a decrepit old man that doesn't want to learn new strats. Alright, I have enough cans to boost at the end of graffiti. That never happens.
Same. Always have to skate, collect some cake.
Alright, so now we get to have the flag battle, and we get to do a little bit of AI manipulation, but not really, called quick flag. Or we're just gonna...
If
I
we're
don't really know
lucky,
how
our
to
boy
say.
Two Worlds is gonna get the crotch cam, where we get to see
That would be world
like
record
where we
right there.
talk to Rapid 99 and it shows their crotch in the cam. It's gonna be dope.
Hell
Let's
yeah.
hope.
Get hype. Oh, wow, I missed RNG Dragon, rest in peace.
I
Yeah,
never do.
so-
I never do it. Like I can't get it at all. Like I'm always inconsistent with the jump off.
Just
for
gotta
some
slow
reason.
down, jump, boom, you get it every time, easy.
Yeah, so that's Quick Dragon. It's not RNG at all, but Two Worlds calls it RNG Dragon.
I mean, to be fair, Kabar called it that first and I just copied him.
And he missed crotch cam ever so slightly. You could see the crotch slightly to the left, but you know, it's all good.
What a
He
damn
still got a
shame.
little bit of crotch.
There used to be like a tutorial to do the flag battle, and I forgot who it was uploaded by, but what you do is you wait for him to get the first 2 flags, and you just wait on the third one by the exit, and
That's what
you
I would
collect
do.
that one. And you drop.
That's
that
how I
one.
would do it as a kid. 'Cause
Yeah, I
was
would always
scared.
just wait up there, and then I would just like sweep the last 3 easy.
Yeah, and you just end it right there.
So what Two Worlds is
it's
doing
pretty
right
slow.
now is quick flag, where he's getting certain, like he's waiting for some of them to get certain flags, so that he can like wait where flags spawn afterwards, I guess, and then he's gonna like manipulate the AI somewhat, a little bit, kinda. I don't know if it's RNG. I don't know if it has to do with them bumping into each other, but it's pretty consistent.
I think
Where
yeah, pretty
we
good.
like collect a flag and then force them to collect a flag under us so that we can just like pick up the flag on top. It's kind of hard to explain if you haven't played the game, but
Yeah,
it's a
and
lot
sometimes
faster.
if you do it too slow, what will happen is they will actually grind up the dragon, and they won't jump back down for some reason, and like you can't get the top flag until you go down to the bottom. So luckily, they'll go for that one if you do it fast enough.
Yeah.
Save you some time.
It's
There
not
was
bad,
like
yeah.
a week and a half where this trick was patched on every copy of the game. Fun fact.
Oh yeah, that was
No one
insane.
could do it except for Wecken, but Wecken's dead now.
Rest in peace, Wecken.
Wow.
Wecken
Miss you,
was our
bud.
little communist friend. He was a nice guy. He sounded like Double D from Ed, Edd n Eddy. Now he's taking the big AP class in the sky.
Rest in peace, buddy.
Rest in peace, Wecken.
Can we get some Bible thumps in the chat, please?
Wecken is the reason I am the man I am today. Because he gave
this
me
is
Ed, Edd n Eddy the misadventures on the home personal computer.
Yeah, and he ruined your computer.
Oh yeah, Wecken ruined my computer like twice. I had to reinstall Windows.
Jeez.
You're probably mining Bitcoin for Wecken as you
Dang.
play that Ed, Edd n Eddy game.
Not me.
He says he's a communist, but I don't know, man. But yeah, God bless Wecken. He's a
God
good man.
bless. Absolutely.
Hopefully he comes back one day and apologizes for leaving me without even saying anything.
Why did you leave me?
He left all of us. All he did was say goodbye on Discord, and that's it.
Yeah, that was actually it. He said goodbye and gone though, dude. Holy.
Well, at least he said his goodbyes and just didn't disappear like Yo-Yo. No ransom note.
Oh,
Wait, phone calls, nothing.
dude, don't spoil it, dog. Come on, bro.
Yeah, what the hell, man?
It's a big plot point in the game.
Yeah, come on, man. It was just like
Uh,
5 more minutes. Come on, dude. Unreal.
Two Worlds is gonna do sewer skip now, or like in a little bit, but he's like the worst person at sewer skip
Yeah.
ever.
You probably could have made a safety save, Two-Worlds.
That's what I'm gonna do.
He practiced for like 12 hours,
That was back in the day.
and he got like good at it, I guess. But now I can't do it anymore.
It's because I was like,
And he's
haha, I'm
missed
the
it in,
sewer
like-
skip master during a marathon. And I missed it, and then I screwed myself for life.
So
Yeah.
much cringe.
That was Hayai Kawaii Marathon 2, I think, where
Such
he got
fucking
cursed.
cringe.
He's like, I'm the best at sewer skip, and then he missed it like 800 times.
And I just missed it. Oh, that was so bad. I never want to think about that again.
So maybe if the planets align, maybe Two Worlds will get it first try.
Hell yeah. It's all good.
Sewer skip is a really weird trick to get to work in this game. You have to play on like the cache of an older version while on the disc from a new version of the game for better load times. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, and it sucks because if you don't have the combo disc cache, you can't do it. Like I have the standalone copy and I can't do it myself. So like I have to do this level, and it's not too hard of a level. It's not that bad, but it's like a time saver, a big time saver. And if I was able to, I would be getting much better times. But
Yeah,
It
world
saves. It loses 5 minutes if you miss it. Normally, the Two Worlds is gonna make a safety save, so it'll only
Absolutely.
lose like 3 minutes.
Absolutely.
and if you see him jumping right there after he got out, if you jump like a little bit, you actually maintain a little bit of speed.
But yeah, now we're gonna do
Awesome.
sewer skip. Pretty much, yeah, sewer skip will save 5 minutes just by boosting and jumping if the planets align here.
Yeah. So how this trick, like, it only works on the combo disc version of this game, which is the first version to be released. And I guess they found out about it, so they patched it on all subsequent
Yo, guess
versions
who
that
just
were
got
released.
it?
Yeah, so Two Worlds just lost time by making a safety save, but he got the skip.
Yeah, what a waste.
So it's not that bad. So yeah, what we do to make the skip work is that we play on the combo disc, which lets the trick function, and we play up to sewers and load it so that the sewer skip cache is loaded into our game, and then we can just play on whatever disc version we want, and it works. So
It
we play
is-
on standalone for better loads.
Cause I can't do it. Like all I used to play on my Xbox was combo disc, and
Yeah, same.
I got a standalone copy, and now I can't. I don't know why. What happened to the combo disc cache? Maybe it's just
When you
too
play
long.
other games,
Yeah.
the cache resets itself, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, definitely.
A lot of runners though play on installed because if you play on PAL, you can't get it at all because the skip doesn't work at all on PAL. So what European runners did is that they modded their Xboxes and like installed NTSC versions of the game to get the skip to work.
Yeah.
And now everyone just mods their Xbox for super fast load times because we're all cheaters.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, man, there's like a huge problem with cheating in this community. Everyone's just like installing their game and stuff. That's
Yeah.
not okay, man.
Just like Two Worlds Coexisting right here.
This game
And
isn't
honestly,
installed,
this-
dude. What are you
this
talking
fight-
about?
It's not too hard. It's like it's pretty hard for me on some occasions. You basically get the first guy before you even jump out because they all jump in sections. And if you let them all get in their section, that's honestly gonna lose time. And if you kill the first guy right there, and you get the cans, and you basically tag the second guy a little bit, or the first guy in the front, and you get him on the way down while you're on the rail with him, and then you just drop back into the little chamber, the vault thing,
The
and
chamber
you just
secrets.
get that
Yeah.
the second guy.
Oh my god, I was one spray away. Are you serious?
Yeah, and if you see, he's gonna drop down there.
So if
And,
you do this, you're losing time because you didn't get quick kill. 'Cause
Yeah.
normally you take him down before you drop down to the chamber secrets here.
We kind of forgot to mention that Two Worlds did like a pretty huge skip where he like death warped into the area where the fight starts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
but I guess it's too late now to explain that. But just know that he skipped a lot of skating by death warping.
Because yeah, pretty much normally you have to go like all the way around the level to get to where I spawned to, but if you flip out of bounds, the game just puts you back to the fight.
Yep. And so yeah, there was a quick kill that Two Worlds would do that would avoid going into this room,
I was
but he got
one
kind of like
spray
super
away, dude.
unlucky because there are chances when this game or like in fights where they'll just like eat a spray of yours, and each of these guys takes up 30 sprays. So if one of your sprays get eaten or you half spray one of them, they won't die, and it's really awful.
Yeah.
And the worst guy to get it on is probably that guy right there, because then he just goes down into that room and skates around for hours.
God, that was awful. Wow.
Funky Diller, it's a pretty nice song.
Absolutely.
Yeah, little funky dealer.
But yeah, now the coming up chapter is has a lot of really cool levels in it, a lot of cool skips and stuff.
Honestly,
probably
like,
the
the
coolest.
the game is probably the hardest for me.
Yeah, it's also one of the
It's
hardest.
Yeah.
It's hard to be consistent in the middle of the game, to be honest.
And there's a lot of like technical movement and like skips and dumb stuff that we have to do for this part.
I practiced 2-cycle a few days ago, and I actually got it my first try. I was pretty happy about that.
Well, just do unicycle.
2-cycle heli skip is, well, there's this thing where we skip helicopters that we'll talk about later, but it's like really tight with dialogue and stuff like that. I don't know if Two Worlds is doing unicycle.
I am doing
But he
unicycle,
calls it.
absolutely.
Alright, so he's doing an inferior way of doing the skip.
Hey, it's still
Which was a new
faster than the way
strat
I
found,
used
like,
to
a
do it,
few
which was
weeks ago.
tricycle.
Yeah, I guess it is faster. So he does like this one skip called unicycle, even though it's not even one cycle, it's like 1.5. But
Actually,
like
yeah.
whatever, man.
Yeah, it's 1.5. But 1 cycle sounds better.
It's like unicycle with like a spare tire that's like broken. or
Unicycle with
something.
training wheels.
Unicycle with training wheels. That's exactly what
That's
it
a
is.
lot of stuff to say.
Yeah, it's a pretty big
Like,
skill.
hey, it's time to
I
do
do it.
unicycle with training wheels. The best strat ever.
Yeah. That's actually not what we're gonna do. We're actually gonna go to another level. We still have like 10 minutes before we do unicycle with
Yeah. Gotta do
With
Ikagi
training
in the
wheels.
run killer level.
Yeah,
There's-
Zeno is right, it is pretty risky. But I think
I mean,
you
I'm
got
gonna
it,
save,
yeah.
so it's all good.
Yeah.
I'll save on
It
both
would suck
cycles,
if you
'cause I'm
like go
paranoid.
for the half cycle and miss it.
I mean, yeah, I'm
or we
gonna
just go
save
back
before I
to
do
the
it though.
And it was actually found like a week ago, maybe?
Yeah,
it
really,
was
really
about
recently by
week and a half.
C7.
Yeah,
Yeah.
C7 Meteor.
Shout out to that guy, the meat
Guy that
man.
spliced his 208.
Yeah.
Jeez, threw him out there.
Oops, didn't mean to call him out. Haha. Sorry about that.
Yeah, so basically the story with C7 Meteors is that the bad people in the community, such as Gold Razor, accused him of splicing, even though he was just better than them. Gold Razor is actually the only bad speedrunner in the community.
What are you talking about, dude? He's a star player.
And it's not even because he's bad. Because like being bad's not a bad thing. Because you'll just get better. But he doesn't get better. He just plays Sega GT, and it's bad.
All
Because
you
that's
do
a
is
bad
Sega GT,
game.
honestly.
Sega GT.
Sega GT is that
remember-
one game that comes
Wait,
with
you missed
competitive
it.
with this game that no one likes. Like everyone played it for 5 minutes and like I'm gonna go back to the roller skating game.
You may
Yeah.
remember it as, oh shit, I meant to play JSRF, not the racing game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I accidentally clicked it sometimes too. It was crazy because like my older sister always played
What
it.
the
Every
heck?
time I woke up, she would be playing.
Oh, got
It's
him.
that one annoying game that you accidentally click on and then you have to turn your Xbox off and turn it back on so you can play the good video game.
And for combo disc, I didn't know this, but if you press white and black button, you can actually close the game out. I did not know that.
What?
Yeah, for combo disc.
Can you
I read it on
repeat
the
that, man? That was
website.
too
I'm not
epic.
sure if
I
that's
missed most
true. I
of it.
can't test that theory yet.
Wait, so what do you press?
So right now we have the
Press white, black.
DCSFURK in the chat, by the way.
Oh.
If you go to an imgur/DCSF URK, you're gonna find the face of C-Chun, one of the most legendary Just Say Radio feature speedrunners of all time.
Right?
PSA: never make your Skype profile picture your LinkedIn picture.
That was the best meme ever when it first came out, honestly.
Yeah, shout out to your boy Graham, one of the best Jet Set Radio feature speedrunners of the
Nah,
21st
Graham's
century.
trash, honestly.
Nah, he's the best. He's the only one who can get into a GDQ.
He never got into GDQ though.
He never
Well, I
went.
guess you could say he's
Doesn't mean he didn't get in.
qualified.
Yeah, you're right, man.
Honestly,
So
that
this
sucks.
cop fight right here, if you have bad cam management when you're spraying them, you're gonna have a bad
It's
time
a
because there's very little
nightmare.
graffiti cans to pick up on this part. You have to
And
leave
I
Yeah.
don't
area to
understand
get more.
why this map is like that either. Like, there's no cans whatsoever, basically.
Oh my god, somebody made the account. Wait, no, that's the account.
That's Wecken.
Wecken, welcome to the stream, dude.
I'm pretty sure someone else has the password to
Nah,
that
it's
account. I don't
probably
think that's
Aussie.
actually Wecken. Yes, that's Aussie. What's up, Aussie?
Dude, that's epic.
That's what account he went off? DCS.
Wecken?
That was like a meme account.
Yeah, that's like a meme account. Wecken's account was Wecken.
Yeah, okay, I was about to say, like, what?
Dude, Wecken had a pretty nice Twitch name, dude. 4 letters, like, come on. No one knew how to say his name, though. At least that's what he thought. He thought no one knew how to say his name, even though everyone actually did.
I don't know how to say that one guy's name. Rueake. I cannot say
Oh,
that.
Ruaki. Yeah, that guy's name's hard to
Ruaki?
say.
Radkey?
Ruaki is one of the like OG runners of this game. He like routed almost the whole game with your boy Graham. And he has a really solid time for the strats that were available when he got his PV. He has like a 209 without any skips at all.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
amazing.
that's pretty good.
And like that was like 3 years ago.
Jeez, that makes me look like trash.
Dude, Ruaki is so thug nasty at
That
this
makes me
game.
look like.
He's a beast, honestly.
I get a 214 with all these skips and current strat. Pretty bad.
That's not bad though. You haven't been running this game for that long. Ruaki
Yeah.
routed the whole thing.
If you can shave off about a good 7 minutes from my sewers, I can get about a good 208.
Alright, time for the run killer. Gonna fight the
Yeah,
terror
so-
drone.
Fight is honestly pretty annoying, especially if you get hit by the little
Yeah, the little cluster
colorful
bombs.
rainbow, yeah,
The
bomb.
colorful rainbows, yeah. But yeah, you gotta have
So-
good movement on this part or your history.
Yeah, so basically you just have to pray to the Papa that you're not gonna get hit by any of the bombs, or that you don't fall off when you jump on. Two Worlds got a pretty good
I'm
one.
a little worried actually, because I see Gum
You
starting
went
to grind.
really far off to the right.
Yeah, I think he accidentally grind, which is like really unlucky.
But if he does go that way, he can actually grind around.
So
Oh,
now he
I
just
think
has
he
to
can go right.
like
Oh!
yeah. So he got unlucky and he
Oh,
grinded on a leg because there's a chance that you'll just grind around it. That didn't happen. So he just fell off and lost 8 years.
God, 8 whole years of not getting it
honestly,
back.
like this Terror Drone fight isn't as bad as the Death Ball one in my opinion.
Nah,
that
that
one
one's
is
easy.
really annoying. It's hard for me. Like I can never get one of the sprays, and when you grind on the legs on that one, you like don't go around it. You just grind.
No,
back
no!
with nothing.
Why did I do that?
So that's why
Oh.
I just like to point out that like there's this rumor going around the JSRF community really likes memes. I hate memes. Not
I
gonna
hate
lie
memes
to
as
you
well.
guys. I hate memes. I hate memers. Memers die.
I think I'm not a memer.
Yeah. My boy exclamation here. He's a good man.
We should ban memes from the community, honestly. Yo, Flash,
That's
we're the
what I'm
experts.
saying.
We're like the top players, man. We can do it. We can ban the memes.
Yeah, we have all the power.
Yeah.
Two Worlds actually has all the power. I gave him $1 to be mod in the JSRF Discord and he unmodded me.
Good times. God bless.
A crisp green buckaroo.
You know what? I just messed up again. Heck.
Wow, what a missed jump. Jeez.
So their
what a
Two Worlds
terribly
jumped late.
This map design is pretty dumb in my opinion. It's just a whole bunch of flight of stairs going up, and it's like catwalk. So you really don't have room. And the way this game is, like, if you land near a rail, you automatically slide. So it's
Yeah.
hard to jump off of them too.
And like they go nowhere. They're like stairs to nowhere, and like some
Yeah.
of them just are cut off.
Yeah, that doesn't even make.
But you know, it's whatever. This is like kind of the more intimidating levels to learn when you're beginning, because like if you just
Yeah, it was really bad for me.
if
It
you're
was
just
really
watching,
bad.
you're like seeing like people like skip late like levels of stairs like jumping up, and it's like
And in
spooky.
reality, that's actually pretty hard. Not really, but
Just
you have
gotta
to
have good
time the
timing.
jump a little bit. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
timing the jumps to skip
pretty
levels
tough.
is pretty tough. I'm not like I'm pretty bad at that.
You
That's
gotta pick up some extra cans.
it's killed many a run.
I mean, this is
Oh, yeah,
like
Two
the,
Worlds
that was
is
like the
flowing,
worst
yeah.
case scenario of like how you do for the Terror drone.
Yeah,
They
that's
fell a bunch, but it's all good. That was like near the end. Everything else was pretty solid except for the
hopefully
first
you
cop
get
fight.
this soul.
Yeah, optimally you don't fall down.
And this is the soul they were talking about earlier. Like if you
Yeah, this is the
jump a
hardest
little
soul in the
left.
game to acquire. And I just got it. Alright. Let's continue.
Yeah, if you jump a little late, your head will literally go through the soul, but it won't
Yeah,
pick
and it's
up.
really
It's pretty
embarrassing.
annoying.
Basically what you want for that soul is to boost jump while you're still on flat ground and not when you're like going
Going down
downwards.
the slope. And here
Alright, now it's
comes
time to skip some
Unicycle.
helicopters.
Have
But
you
one of the
practiced unicycle?
levels
Not.
of this?
I haven't played the game in 2 days, so. Nope.
Well, like, have you done it at all? Have you ever
Oh,
done
my
unicycle?
PB. In my PB, I nailed it.
Oh, okay, that's fine then. I thought you hadn't done it at all.
But one of the really cool levels in this game is coming up pretty soon. Not
Yeah,
this one.
Kibo is not one of the best levels, but the level after it is.
Farrow Park and Skyscraper District. It's a pretty cool level. It's just a bunch of death warps, and that's pretty cool to watch. It's a really neat map.
Yeah, shout out to Jabro and Finger Quick for like rerouting that level.
Yeah, Finger Quick's the best.
That level used to be pretty dumb. Like I didn't like it at all. But now with the new route and the death warps, which is like kind of
Yeah.
an old route at this point, but it's like super cool and like super cool to watch.
Yeah, the old
Honestly,
route
like,
was
when I first
garbage. The
played
new
that
one's
map, I
great.
hated that map. Cause like just like skating around all that is just really annoying, especially if you fall off a building on an accident. Like it's just really sloppy and annoying.
What helicopters? They know there aren't any helicopters in this level.
Yeah, you used to not want to fall off buildings and stuff, but now we fall off buildings on purpose. There's a chance you could die. We don't save at all in the run, so if we died, it's basically game over.
In the
Rip.
Gone Zone, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, Two Worlds could go on from a sewer save and lose like a good 40 minutes.
Nope, I just
but-
saved in Kibo.
Oh, you right. It was like a good like 10 minutes.
Yeah, you're right, you're right. Not bad. I lost like 30 minutes during a hundo run because I died.
Yeah, that's not bad. Once
Yeah,
Two Worlds died like 9 hours into a 100% run.
I was so mad, like that was horrible.
Yeah. This is why I
Dying
stick to
100%.
any percent.
Oh my. I don't think I can ever do 100%. Like that's
Nah,
just
just
too
do it.
much to learn.
Let's race it right now.
And it's like really long if you
Let's race it
mess
right
up.
now. Go,
That's
go, go.
a big reset.
I've actually never even 100% in this game.
Come on, Flashy, let's do
Really?
it. Right now.
Nope.
I have a save that's 200 hours. It's 100%.
I have a save that's probably like, well, not anymore. I used to have like a 300-hour save from when I was a kid, but I never unlocked Poison Jam.
Yeah, like that flag battle in the sewer, or like the little flag thing. Like the flag thing was hard for me in the sewer.
Sewer
when I was
flag,
little.
not too bad.
Yeah.
Dude, I have world record
was
in that.
Yo, nice. Krabby
Check
hasn't
me
taken
out
it yet?
on Instagram.
Dude, when I was little, that was really hard.
The IL scene for Jet Set Radio Feature is pretty dope. Like, the ILs are super optimized, have like hecka frame
Never
perfect
run
tricks.
ILs. Never run ILs.
Yeah,
Bad
never
idea.
do ILs, but if you do, know that they're cool sometimes.
Yeah, they are right.
Shout out to Olo for being an absolute beast. in
Yeah,
those
shout out to
waters.
Olo Ely, like trying to destroy people's computers and stuff.
So we should probably go into a little bit about what just happened in this level. So pretty much the dialogue that was playing at the start, like there's a certain part of like the level where the helicopters spawn in after the dialogue ends, and if you get past the trigger for the helicopters, you don't have to fight the helicopters. And if you finish the graffiti, the trigger despawns entirely.
Yeah, so what we do is we switch characters and stuff and like prolong the dialogue. The
Yeah,
way
it's-
the way Two Worlds is doing it, he only prolongs the dialogue once, and then he does it like another time, but he does it for like a shorter dialogue, so it's like not a big deal. That's why it's like 1.5 cycles, because like the shorter dialogue is the half cycle.
Second part's gonna be a race against the clock, though. This is gonna be
Yeah,
like
it's
super
pretty
precise.
tight.
You got to be pretty fast.
So if Two Worlds misses it, the run is over.
Nah, dude. Actually, yeah, you're right. You're right.
It'd probably be faster to. I don't know.
Wait,
I
at
think
this
it's
point, is
faster to
Yo-Yo
kill
gone?
it.
Yeah, he's gone.
Jeez.
He's in the gone zone.
That'd be pretty cool if you can switch to Yo-Yo for this instead of Corn.
I think Corn has better cornering though. That's why his name's Corn.
True.
But he actually does have better cornering, I think. But I think Yo-Yo sprays a little faster than Corn does.
I wish everyone in this game had unique stats instead of like a whole bunch of characters having the exact same.
Yeah, there's like sets
Corn.
of stats for each character.
So it's basically just a reskinned person. It's the same
Oh
person
no, I might not
inside.
get it. God bless. I finished the graffiti, but the fight ended. Or the fight started.
Oh,
That
what?
sucks.
Wait, why?
Because there's like a pause before the graffiti actually completes you.
Oh, that
It's
sucks.
the same way you can miss the cop fight, or you can get the despawn where like the cop fight skip and Rukaku die, but still get the graffiti.
And that, folks, is why you safety save.
Yep.
I think you should have fought in the helicopters TVH IMO.
Nah, dude.
Yeah, you could have, and then you
That's
would have been
slow.
back at.
I think it would have been faster though. But you
But I
know,
would've had to,
whatever,
like, make
man. It's
another
too
lap.
late now.
You really think it would have been faster?
I think maybe. I mean, don't you have to do? Wait, when did you save?
Saved right before the second cycle.
Oh, then never mind. Like you only have one more graffiti to get.
Yeah, those last few graffiti.
He has
Okay.
the XL and all that.
Oh yeah. Okay, never mind. I
Dude,
thought
why
you
would
saved
why
like
would I
right
try,
at the start of
why
the
would I
level.
try this without saving? That's ridiculous.
Never mind.
He said it. He said it was risky.
Why aren't you doing the boost, man?
Yeah, you should have boosted in the beginning.
You right.
Well, next time you can try it, dude.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be a next time, dude.
In 3 minutes.
Oh yeah, you don't.
And there's
got
a
it.
next time. Alright, God bless.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Jesus,
as you
that's-
can see, this is very tight.
Jesus, I was so lucky to get this during my
Cycle.
PB first try. What the
Ooh,
hell?
tricycle. We would have been out of here.
you're
Yeah,
right.
if you would have done the tricycle, we would have been in. We would have
Fair.
gone places by now, dude.
Yeah.
Places to be, people to see. You know what I'm saying?
Immortals to spray.
Yeah, man. But you know,
Yeah,
it's all
Forrest,
good. We
dude.
got a 210 estimate. We could mess around for like 15 minutes and still go
Yeah,
on, dude.
you right. You right.
Jeez, makes me look like trash.
God dang, dude. Feel very embarrassed that I missed it 2 times in a row.
I think Yayo could actually like mess around for 15 minutes and still go under 210.
Yeah, he's just too much of me.
Yayo is the world record holder. For those of you who didn't know,
Yeah,
He
Yayo's a
is-
legend.
the best Jet Set Radio Future player this side of the Milky Way galaxy.
What if there's a guy out there that
Oh,
just like
fuck.
he just had some hidden potential?
Oh fuck.
It's all good. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
what if
sweat.
there's like a prodigy out there somewhere? He's just not. We haven't tapped into it. I'm gonna
Ah.
breed my like.
Oh.
Okay, it's time to apologize for this speedrun. I apologize for this
You
speedrun.
might just have to do the. If you mess it up again.
Yeah,
you
if I
might
mess it
just
up
wanna
again,
fight
no
the
points.
helicopters.
Yeah.
Yo, hand me the controller.
Alright,
So
dude,
what
here
is
you go.
this? One cycle reset, reset, reset.
Yes.
Is that a new thing?
This is actually
this is
faster
the-
than
It's actually
This is
the new
quadruple cycle right now.
quadricycle, dude. Hell yeah.
thing. And it includes turning off your Xbox.
This is an ATV.
This is so painful. Holy.
Honestly, I'm glad I wouldn't be in a marathon because, like, I don't know. I think I would just be extremely nervous and I would just mess up the whole game.
It's all good.
And I would
Time
want to
is the
reach
charm.
that so bad.
I just close my eyes. Maybe I'll play with my hands in a marathon.
You do that. I think I would be extremely nervous if I was at like AGDQ or something. That'll just, especially if there's like a big crowd behind you.
Dude, I
A
would
lot of
choke like a
pressure.
mofo if I was playing at AGDQ. I would not be performing this well. Come on, baby, show me that victory. Hell yeah, alright, there we go.
Alright.
Yeah,
Taking
the
out a
first,
little swag TwoWorlds doing falling into the water.
First 3 times were RNG manipulation to prime the trick. Alright, we good, let's get out of here.
Do you not spawn next to like a rig?
Now you def warp in that little lagoon area.
Is there no rail like right next to you though when you climb up?
I don't think so.
Because if there is, that'd be so much faster.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's whatever, man. It's whatever.
They
It's all
put you in a
good,
really
man.
dumb area.
I don't think there is. I don't know.
Power cycling. Never bring up power cycling.
Yeah,
again,
TwoWorlds is
sir.
actually cheating because he's soft resetting.
Yeah. I should get up
Instead
to
of-
reset every single time.
Yeah, to be fair.
Wait, Zeno, is there actually a rail, dude? Am I dumb? Did I just miss the easiest thing ever?
Yeah, you probably save a good like 10 seconds, but you know, it's all good, Holmes.
Zeno, I never played this game before. I'm filling in for TwoWorlds, who was supposed to do a run today.
TwoWorlds playing Halo Combat Evolved.
Yeah, TwoWorlds is too busy playing Halo to actually speedrun JSRF.
So now we're gonna go to Skyscraper.
Yup, best level. Not the best
I
level,
think it's
one
like
of
the
them.
hardest thing for like new runners to learn, I guess.
Oh yeah, all the new warps could be a little intimidating.
When you get it down, it's like super easy though.
Yeah, because every single warp is just so fluid, it takes you right where you need to go. Not too bad.
But yeah, it's pretty tough to like kind of learn a little bit, just a tad,
A little bit, yeah. A little bit.
just a little hint.
Alright, I'm back. Had to go
Yo,
take care of some
welcome back.
animals.
So yeah, this level's kind of weird. There's like this Egyptian place in the middle of like these skyscrapers.
Pretty crazy. And they have like the world's largest satellites.
Oh yeah,
They must
Get
have
some
the
good
best.
channels on those, yeah.
Yeah, you have
yeah
to have
they,
the
they
best
got
channels.
PBS on lock, dog.
Yo, they got Berenstain Bears on there?
Berenstain.
Berenstein Bears, yeah.
This cop fight is a little weird too, because like the AI is like extreme. Like it's that's not
Yeah,
his worst
they
right now, to
cluster
be
up
honest.
and like segment a bunch and it's really bad.
Yeah, this might be one of the only slight instances of RNG, even though I think they react based on how you move.
Because earlier today, when I was practicing a little bit, I got the like I did exactly what he just did, but all the cops stood there still.
Yeah, it's
They didn't
really
move,
dumb.
and I was able to just go ahead, and I don't know what that was.
If you're super lucky, you can get that, and it's really fast, and you could save
Yeah,
like
almost
800 hours.
It was only like a
What, hours?
15-second fight.
Yeah, that's super fast. I don't think we ever explained this, but Hayashi is like the dumbest like boss ever in any
Yeah, you
game.
just knock him down
Because
and
you
just
just-
hold the right
It's
trigger.
actually-
Yeah, I never knew that as a kid, because as a kid I would always tap the trigger
Yeah,
to
that's
spray
like
each
the
thing.
worst. It
Yeah,
takes
I
forever.
tapped too. That's crazy.
But then like once you speedrun this game, you realize you can just hold down the trigger and it makes things so much easier.
I think I
Honestly, I
learned that from
always
watching
thought
Silent
tapping
Laws
was
back in the day.
faster. Like the faster you tap, the faster you'll spray it.
Yeah, but
I was
that's
spraying extreme.
Hey, when is any percent don't hold the trigger down percent?
That's a hard percent.
that's a hard percent, man. So what you just saw him do right there, where he jumped against that building.
Death
One-
Orb number
like-
1.
Yeah, that's the first death orb. Basically, why that's there is because if you fall off that building, it's supposed to like if you fall off the building on top where he like spawned, it's supposed to take you back up there. But we hit it from the bottom, so it like takes us up, and it's
Yeah,
pretty sick.
He got just like the right amount of height to make it seem like he was falling from a.
That's
quite
one of the more
good.
precise death warps because you need like a certain height. It's not super precise, but you need to jump at a certain time, a little bit, kinda.
It's pretty
Yeah, you
bad
gotta
when you
jump at
miss
the,
it though, holy.
Of the rail. Or else you'll just fall back down and you won't warp anywhere.
Alright, so now we're gonna do a little clip because there's no collision on a wall, which lets us get to another death warp.
What is this called? Shrek? Onion?
Onion clip.
It's called onion clip because the building has like a lot of layers.
Yeah, it's just onion clip because
It's
the building
called-
has a lot of layers.
Yeah, like
I
Shrek's
remember when I
onion,
was
I
first
guess.
practicing, this was actually, and it was really hard to get. Like,
I remember when this
it
was
was-
patched for me. Good times.
Yeah. You actually almost missed it too, right now.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
what
like,
the heck?
right
I
there.
thought
I
I was
thought that
gonna
was
miss
pretty
it, dude. That was
sketchy.
bad.
It was super sketchy.
it's
was so
Wecky's
concerned.
birthday.
We don't like. There's not a lot of clips in this game because of how the collision was made. Like the collision was kind of put on top of everything after the levels were made, I guess, something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
So,
Forgot some.
where there's a lot of places where we go through walls in this game. That's not a clip. We call it a WTFT paw. Or I don't know if that's just us, or I don't know if other people call things WTFT paws,
Probably
or
just us.
where they forgot to put a wall. So yeah, that's what we call it. If anyone else calls things that in their speed game, make sure to email
Well, I guess
me
on
and
the
let me
onion
know.
clip, they put a lot of walls, just no collision.
Make sure
Yeah.
to message me on Periscope and let me know if your community calls it WTFT pause.
There's
Also, happy
only
birthday,
one
Wacky.
clip that we know for sure that's a clip, but it's like useless and it's in Deathball during the
Oh yeah,
practice.
I'm gonna show
Oh,
that off
yeah,
once we get there. Gonna show off the other fun thing you can do with it, but I won't spoil.
You could ruin your speedrun if you're a little dumb.
Yeah. Hey,
So,
maybe
yeah,
that'll happen here.
Yeah, maybe TwoWorlds is gonna be a little dumb and ruin his speedrun.
Yeah, just like Fingerquick did. One time. Alright, so that
Shout out
death
to
warp
my
right
boy
there, I have the
Fingerquick.
history of messing up, but this time I managed to nail
Yeah,
it.
it's actually pretty easy to mess that one up. Right?
Yeah, if you're like a little
If
bit
you don't-
off,
Building enough,
don't get it.
you will actually not get it. It's pretty annoying.
and now it's
You'll
time for
spawn
the
something you
best,
Don't even know it.
the best death warp coming up. Because you just jump into a void.
Yeah, the way this death warp works is like you jump so far out away from the level, it just doesn't know where you are, so it just puts you at the beginning, like the hub or whatever, like the main death warp point, which is right where you need to be.
And it's damn near impossible to mess up as long as you boost and jump.
Yeah, Jabro, a runner of this game named Jabro, thinks it's super precise, and he's like, dude, you're gonna miss it one
It's
day.
not at all
Like,
precise.
you'll never miss it.
I
Trust
remember
me.
one time he thought I was a legend because I got it when I had a really bad setup. And I was like, nah, dude, it's easy.
Honestly, this that little tagger's tag fight right there doesn't make any sense. Like you spray them about 6 times.
Yeah, they
and,
forfeit. They forfeit and run away.
Yeah, they dot forfeit.
They
They
pull
don't
it
And
in
if
even.
you
fire
guys
and run away.
notice, I don't know if anybody noticed, but if you look when he said they're tearing up Highway Zero, they're not in Highway Zero. They're like somewhere else.
Yeah, they're in like
There's like a
skyscraper.
pyramid behind them and other thing.
This game's kind of weird. This game was like kind of rushed out,
A
which
year
you
in
noticed near
development.
the end of the game. It's
also
still like
something-
super polished and super good,
Yeah,
but there's
it's
like
a
some
pretty good game for the development.
there's some like little things that you notice.
A lot of stuff got
And there's
lost in
something
development
else,
hell.
like I noticed if you play Deathball, you notice the Doom Rider's helmets change afterwards, like after that whole scene that changed. I never heard anybody else point that out.
I mean, that's their brainwashing helmets that Noise Tank put on.
Yeah,
But no, like wait, the brainwashing ones weren't there like some little devices or something? But I guess their whole helmet just got changed after they took it off.
Also, it doesn't happen to Immortals. Oh wait, no, that makes sense because they're the leaders. Shit, I just answered the question as to why Immortals don't get brainwashed.
What a
Oh, you
great
know what's
job.
fucking crazy?
Yo, what's crazy, dude?
Apparently it's Wekin's birthday today, so happy birthday, Wekin.
Can we get a happy birthday in the
Happy
chat?
birthday, man.
This is 1 year in the grave. Happy birthday.
It's hilarious when people bring up those little conspiracies like, wait, I think this guy is like you notice you never seen them in the same channel.
Hey, you never
Yeah.
see exclamation and Wekin in the same channel. You think it's Wekin?
Little known fact: Two Worlds Coexisting is the JSRF theorist. He has this thing on his channel called JSRF Theory, which is a blatant ripoff of game theory, even though he likes to say that it's not. He likes to say that it's its own thing.
It is its own thing,
And
dude.
then
Heck
at the
yeah.
end, thanks for watching is
Yeah, he says
sounds
thanks for
pretty
watching
familiar.
at the end.
Sounds really familiar.
Whatever, dude. I never really
Shout
watched
out
the show.
to Matthew Patrick.
13.
Yeah, dude, he like ripped off Matt Pat and he doesn't even watch his show. Like, come
Yeah,
on.
dude. Pretty epic.
What an idea. I guess great minds think alike.
Maybe. If you think Matt Pat's a great mind.
Have
He's a
another
pretty
bowl
smart
of
guy.
soup with me.
Alright.
Olo is Wecken? What? No. Shut Zano.
So Two Worlds threw the ball at Jazz at the beginning of this like little training area where he has to train for like 2 minutes.
Yeah,
So
it's a basically unskippable, just like
Yeah.
2-minute time suck.
if he didn't throw the ball at her and do what he's about to do, he would have ruined this game forever.
Yep. Can't ever play it again if you do this.
So
That's
wait, if
just
you
a
don't give her
theory.
the ball at all, and then you throw it, like go out the map, it would come in. If you throw it to her, does it like?
That's a good question. Let's test that right now.
Or if you like throw it out into the void, and then that's it.
I'm pretty sure it respawns or something.
I don't know.
I've never checked.
Roll.
I always just thought it like kept falling forever.
Alright, so now we're gonna skip
What
death
happens
ball.
if you jump through?
Oh,
Don't you just
can I
spawn
get
in
the
the middle?
skip? Can I get it?
If you're watching and during the
And
races that we're
softball.
about to do, these races that we're about to do in Death Ball, you might be thinking like, oh, why aren't we boost dashing? Because boost dashing is super fast. The way this works is that if you throw the ball, it resets your goal. So what we do is we don't throw the ball at all. And the boost dash button and the throw the ball button are the same button, which
Yep.
is really
Just like the L2 or the left trigger button is this lock on button and refresh camera button.
yeah.
Reminder
So
that I'm not
basically,
touching
we're
the
like
controller.
screwed.
They could have used the black and white buttons, but I guess they didn't have time for that.
Yeah.
Not touching the controller at all, by the way. Reminder.
Yeah, so he's like soft lock right now. He's trying to exit the level. Like he's trying to skate into an exit level trigger, but
But
he's
there's
like stuck in a
solid
wall
in
out
the
of
way,
bounds.
so Gonzo.
Yeah, so he just is in this skating animation.
And if I hadn't thrown the ball to
Until-
Jazz to start the whole challenge, I would not have been able to advance like I just did.
Yeah, so shout out to Finger Quick for doing that in a race once.
What a
Not throwing
legend.
the ball to Jazz, going out of bounds, and then soft locking his game forever.
Fourth
Jeez.
soft log of the marathon? Hell yeah, dude. I'm honored. But yeah, now we're gonna do the same race 3 times in a row, but the third one is slightly faster for secret reasons.
Honestly, I think they like the fact that you can't boost dash with the ball. That sucks.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, they should have remapped it to a different key or something.
See, you see those yellow helmets they have on? They're gonna have like dark blue ones on afterwards. That's like for the rest of the game. Pretty cool.
That's the like brainwashing helmets or something, I think.
So we gotta get in one boost before the ball kick up here.
And honestly, is that boost even faster? Like, cause if
who
you
knows?
just jump off the rail and just go a corner around it, like, it's like,
It's faster if you boost late and then you jump up to the rail and then you get a boost dash shuffle, which is what I do.
I got, like, a few days ago, I had boost dash like pretty late, like almost too late, and I was able to get a perfect shuffle off the top of that rail, and
Dang,
I was
dude.
speeding down that one falling.
Yo, Gray Souls is actually correct in saying that I caught the world record.
So yeah, by the way, a perfect shuffle is when you shuffle the first frame you land off something, you maintain all the speed for a good amount of time. Like a lot longer than you would normally.
Wow, what's up, Gray Souls? I haven't seen him in a long time. He's like the first person to come into my JSR stream. Cause like I streamed and I said practicing, I need help, and him and Zano showed up in my pretty cool. And it was some guy named
And race number 1 done.
Wakerman or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah, that guy, he's pretty cool. And now, Doom Riders are done for. They've been brainwashed by the noise tanks.
And the noise tanks, like at that little moment, they have the funniest laughs to me.
Oh yeah.
That laugh is just hilarious.
Sweet, alright.
One day I'm gonna load up this part and drop that laugh on. Be like a follower noise.
Make like a dubstep remix, as the kids say, using that laugh track.
I wish I could make dubstep music.
Yo, those Twitch candy emotes, that's pretty good.
Honestly, like when I was little, getting up to the top of this thing, like by wall riding, was the hardest stuff.
Yeah, it's kinda tough. You have to have the timing down properly.
Yeah. The AI does it. Get up there, no problem. That's crazy. I only beaten this game 3 times, believe it or not.
Holy. I've been in it 300 times just this morning.
Seriously,
Just
I only
this
beat
morning.
This game 3
Just
times.
this morning, dude.
Or no, 4 times. 4 times. Because I always gave the controller to my friend or my sister when the Goji fight. Or
Yeah,
not even
Canoe, how
Goji
are you?
fight. Like I just gave him the controller most of the time and just watched them.
If you're nauseous, you don't want to be playing the Goji fight for very long.
Yeah, it's pretty weird. All the floating objects and the swirly.
Oh yeah, that game is
Map.
great. I remember the first time I saw someone do a playthrough of JSRF at the Goji Tower, I was like, holy moly. That was actually exclamation,
Honestly, like,
I
what
think.
if you what if that's like how Goji thinks? Like, he's just so crazy. You just hop into it. And that's how he sees everything. It's just crazy. You got floating objects all over the place.
Hey Zano, heck you.
He's a pretty crazy guy. He's got like a spiky beard, like a spiky goatee, like some Guy
His
Fieri
skates are
stuff
like-
going on.
His skates are like those mining things. Like, his skates are just like they're just murderer skates.
Just trying to mine
You bump somebody
resources.
with those, that's a kill. I never played as Jazz in this game. Like, I
Jazz
never
is a great
selected her
character.
before.
One of my top
Dude,
5.
I used to have a crush on Jazz. Dude, Jazz is so hot.
Nice.
My waifu right there.
Dude, if I could date a girl in this game, it'll probably be the Love Shocker. Gum.
Dude, Gum for sure. IMO.
Holy moly. They just told me to die.
Or like Mew from JSR HD.
You got a problem with Rift,
True.
buddy?
Rith looks weird. She's got like traffic cones on her breasts.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
It's
We're
weird,
banned from
man.
commentary, dude. Out of
She's
here.
got like this like plastic red bra on outside of her clothes.
So she's basically free balling, I guess.
Holy.
Yeah.
With the bra. Is everybody making new accounts or something? Why is people chat colors changing?
I think it's in memory of the good old Wecken.
I changed my
Oh,
color,
yeah,
but it's
dude.
Twitch Turbo color, so I
Cube.
lose it.
Cube is thick, dude.
And Remind you that
wanna
Cube
eat
is
my
the
wife.
fastest character because she has the best acceleration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I thought that was really true. Like, it almost looks true. Like, when you
Yeah,
skate
dude,
with
I
it, it
used to
looks
think so too.
fast.
The thing about Cube is she has like the worst cornering ever.
Yeah, she does. Her cornering is like all-time low in this game, which doesn't even make sense.
Because when you're going fast, you don't have time to cut corners, dude.
True. What if there was a quick turn stat? Like,
That'd be epic.
I feel like cornering has something to do with quick turning a little bit.
And I just
That's
got
why quick turns are more tight.
How did you just get that?
Yeah,
drone
Potts
fight?
is absolutely the best bay in
Yeah.
JSRF. Gotta
Potts is
agree
my
with the
favorite
academic.
character. Number one. Oh,
Dum's my favorite character. She's fast.
Hi, Two Worlds Coexisting. Welcome to the stream.
Goji is thick.
Borg.
I wonder what Akumu stands for, to be honest.
It stands for nightmare.
Oh yeah, it is true.
It's something like scary nightmare or whatever. I remember I looked that up like 10 years ago.
He has like breasts. He has like women breasts and everything. What the heck? He has a
Yep.
little stomach on him, like he's pregnant or
Woo!
something.
Hell
He's
yeah.
got like, I don't know, dude.
He has like a little weird moon symbol on his stomach. Pretty creepy.
He's a spooky guy. Maybe it's
Akumu
not
can give
Too
the
bad
like
best
a
Halloween's
pregnant-
over.
Maybe it's like a beer guy. Like Goji's like an old guy.
Did you guys ever like go to Cheat Code Central or no? What was it? Supercheats.com and look up on JSRF.
Wait, which
And
one?
there's like a Easter egg to get a cop, play as a cop. And
Yeah,
me and my
yeah, all
friend
those
tried
fake
to-
websites, dude. I remember those. Unlock Suga,
Dude, like-
unlock Cop by circling
Yeah,
garage
it'd be
100
like
times.
go around the garage 500 times without falling.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy? Like one of the the first video of that to go on YouTube was me and my friend when we were in the 3rd grade, and it's still on YouTube too. You can find it. It's hilarious. Like
Hey, we're
we
actually
just
gonna
run around
unlock
the
Cop
garage.
before the end of this run, by the way. Wanna go around garage 500 times? Oh yes, that soul I just picked up is not the last soul, because I forgot to grab the backup.
My favorite
normally-
character is Car. Car has
Oh,
the
yeah.
highest acceleration ever, max acceleration, but 0 cornering.
Max acceleration.
Honestly, like when I was little, I thought there was a way to play as DJ Professor K too. Like,
I mean,
thought
we
if you
all did. It's
100% the
bullshit
game,
there isn't.
Same.
you could play as him. Dude, like everyone in this game has the biggest hands and the biggest feet ever. People are out here wearing size 25 skates and stuff.
Dang.
It sounds like laptop typing.
Oh, yeah,
Who's
that's me.
Clackery
Sorry.
now?
I'm adding ambience.
Yeah, you're right, you're right.
What are you crying for? Man, puppies are a lot of work, man. My dog had puppies, and like this puppy is just so loud and crying all the time.
Aw, what kind of pupper
Always
is it, dude?
wants. It's a Yorkie poo puppy.
Hell yeah, dude.
Dude. That's crazy. It's not as bad as having a baby come over to your house, though. That's what I have.
I mean,
Baby.
puppers are just doggos in training, honestly.
Background baby.
My background baby.
Dude, I have background animals. This alligator is like so
Oh,
annoying.
shit.
You have an
Always wants to
alligator?
Eat something. No, I'm just playing. That would be crazy though.
Wait, do you live in
We live in
Florida? Does that
Canada,
make
though.
sense?
You guys like ride polar bears and stuff.
Wait, you're Canadian?
No, I'm not.
Oh, I was like, damn, dude. Another Canadian. Holy moly.
There's a lot of Canadian people in this speedrunning community. I seen like I don't know if it's true, but like on the website, like a lot of people are Canadian. Like
Yeah,
on
dude, those
speedrun.com.
crazy Nadians, dude. Those apostrophe Nadians. They're maple scissor.
Yeah, it's a pretty comfy run, honestly.
My noise tank cleanup is so slow.
Mine's
even though I
probably
feel
worse.
like I'm going.
Dude, same. Mine sucks.
Mine's
I
probably
don't
the
know
worst
why.
of anybody's. Let's be real here.
Dude,
I don't
hate
think we
noise
ever
tank.
explained what we're doing, but
Oh
what
yeah,
Two
so
Worlds
pretty
is
much
doing.
this part's filler, and we're just like killing 200 noise tanks to advance the story. But the developers didn't know what
Yeah.
else to put here. That's it.
Yeah,
You know,
basically.
they must have fried some circuits because they're
Must have
rampaging
fried
in the
some
streets,
circuits,
guys.
because now they're rioting in the streets.
I don't know how they got so many of them, but like,
Yeah, and those gotta be noise tank 1000s, you think? Because
yeah, they're like
they
the
don't have
lowest
hands.
version because they break
Yeah,
so
they don't
Well,
have
easily.
Roboy is the
hands.
prototype.
Well, yeah. So I guess
This is 2000s or something. Well, I thought the
NT
2000s were the ones that were in the gang, and then NT3000 was the one who could turn into
the
Yo-Yo.
one hand.
These are 1.5 thousands.
Yeah, something like that.
3.0.
3.0. Oh shit, I was just thinking that, dude. Alright, so now I gotta pick up the Stolen 99 streak because I forgot to pick up the one on the way out of Kibo. Oh, my leg just cramped. Rip. Fuck. Ah, okay. It's better.
That
Okay.
sucks. Like when you just slightly move your leg and it just tightens up
Holy
your
moly.
whole calf muscle. That hurts.
At least my hand fucking healed. Like, my right hand was... I mean, my left hand was all hecked, and I thought I'd have to withdraw from this marathon, but it's all good.
Today I was skateboarding because I got some McDonald's right now, skating back to my house, and I went through this like tree because I
Oh,
thought I wasn't gonna get hit, but the branch had like a lot of little branches and it cut
Did you
up my
survive?
whole like fucking right side of my body, dude.
You survived it?
Gee,
You okay?
Yeah, I have like this cut on my neck. I almost died.
Dang, dude.
dude, I was on my ripstick like a few years ago. It was pretty bad. Like soon as I went, like I started going down the street, and as soon as I went out the driveway, like and my driveway was like a little up on a hill. Like my whole house was just on a little hill basically, so it was like a pretty sloped driveway. And as soon as I went down, there was like for no reason a giant rock, and I did not see it. I don't know how I
Dang.
didn't see it, but I flew off my ripstick and I cut my whole arm. Had to get stitches. It was terrible. It was like thick cut.
That's
Right
why
into
we
the
just
street.
played the skating video game instead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, it was crazy because like, when I got roller skates, I just instantly knew how by playing the skates. It
Oh
was
no, I
just, like,
forgot to grab the soul. Oh god. Should I just wait and do it during clutch?
Yeah, you can when you go
Oh,
into
yeah.
keyboard. Oh no, wait, no. Wait, what?
Cause it'd be
Never
slower to
mind.
go back now, right?
No, wait, which soul did you miss?
This is noise tank.
I forgot
You
to pick
didn't
the
get
soul
the-
during noise tank.
Which one though?
The well, the one I originally
You could've
forgot was
picked that.
Rokakudai.
And he could have backed up in sewer.
Oh, you didn't get the backup.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he didn't get that one.
Mm.
You're going the wrong way.
Yeah, I
You're
know.
going to
Oh,
future
yeah.
side.
Oh god. It's alright.
So when
let's
you
get
don't
it
play
during
this
clutch. No
game
big
for
deal.
2 days, you forget the route.
Heck, dude. If I don't play this game for 2 minutes, I forget the route.
I can't even play this game for 2 minutes.
Gather up those souls and let me see how you really are.
It's all good
I
though.
hate that.
Like the one soul in Shibuya that I always pick up when this happens isn't too bad.
Okay, so here's the really, really bad noise tank fight
Yeah,
that
this
I'm
is like
pretty
the
sure
big run
most
killer.
people hate. Like,
I
I
hate
hate this. Like, this
I don't
is,
think
like,
anyone likes it actually.
Yeah, I don't think
so
anyone-
hard.
It's pretty inconsistent with the well, like it's consistent because you can learn it, but they basically get on the rails and slow down at the most random points, and if you bump into them, they'll fall off and they'll respawn, and it's like really annoying because you have to wait for them in the beginning, and sometimes they may glitch and like they'll skate on a rock, and when you get close to them, they'll just jump off and go skate somewhere else. It's really bad. Like this fight can go really bad.
So-
or really-
You have to be really good at like controlling your speed on rails,
Yeah.
which is hard.
which is
Heck.
not something I'm good at. I'm really bad at it.
Get a soul in Dino. That's a good name.
You could actually get a soul in Dino if you wanted
Yeah.
to not do
I
quick
want it to
kill.
be slow as hell.
Oh no, man.
Yo, this quick kill though, dude, not bad.
Yeah, Two Worlds got like a pretty perfect quick kill right there.
And I still got one more. So I'm
Well, he
not
hasn't finished yet. You might be
yeah,
able
I'm
to
not gonna
fuck
say
it
a
up. I don't
single
know.
thing yet, man. It's not over till it's over. And it's over. Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah,
That's like the best
us.
case scenario for quick kill.
That was hecka fast.
Yeah, that's what you want to do, but
This
if
makes
you
up for every
don't
single
do that,
mistake in the run so
you
far.
will at least go around the map at least about once
10
or
times.
twice, depending on how bad it goes. Yeah, and if it goes really bad, you'll go around this map at least
If it goes really
3
bad, you'll
or 4.
reset and never play the game again.
Yeah, just turn off your Xbox.
Yeah, this level sure has a lot of value, honestly. Alright, so yeah. After this cutscene ends, a guy called Clutch is gonna try to steal my souls, but he's gonna be like, hey, you're not good enough to rob. Go get one more soul, boy. We're gonna have to go get another soul. He's gonna come out and be like, haha, I'm gonna steal from you now. And we're gonna have a lot of fun.
Yeah, so if you do the route correctly and don't forget any souls,
He'll just take
you
your souls
don't.
outright.
Yeah, he'll just be like, alright, I'm gonna steal these.
Let me
Shout
see
out
those
to
graffiti
the
souls.
VSR
Ha!
community.
Gotcha!
It's a lot of people from the community.
I don't know why he wants them. I think it's so he learns new graffiti, because picking up graffiti souls in the game unlocks new graffiti.
I think it's because he wants to join the GGs, but he doesn't know how to. So he just like says, ha, I'm gonna steal from you. And then, you know, because the
But what
GGs are
if-
pushovers and let anybody join him, he's just like, okay, I'm gonna join you. Like, everyone
Yeah,
in the
he,
game
like,
is
gets
just like,
scared.
I'm joining you.
What if he was hired by the Golden Rhinos to do that?
Well, he is
Yeah.
Goji's
Thought
son.
he-
He's actually Coin from the first Jet Grind Radio, who's like killed by the Golden Rhinos.
Yeah, it's
So,
his
like-
ghost.
I wouldn't put it past him, bro.
Yo, what if Clutch is a hologram? Because think about it, he has that purple ear, right?
True.
Yeah, I don't know why he has that.
I think that was just an unfinished texture.
Maybe it's like one of those things you talk to and like people think you're like a lunatic walking in the street just talking to yourself, and then they see that you have like a little earpiece on and they're like, oh, he's just fucking weird. Talks with one of those earpieces.
Boy got
I've
a
never
Bluetooth.
seen like a normal person use that. I've only seen like businessmen, but like not real businessmen, like semi-real businessmen use those. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, now we gotta go get his soul. Because yeah, we're not
Like guys who wear like button-up shirts, but like don't button them all the way up. They only button them like halfway up, you know.
Halfway.
And they have like
that
spiky hair.
exposed chest or whatever.
Yeah,
Spiky
spiky
hair.
hair and like flame tattoos and like. And they're talking about how like their ice cream business is booming.
Yo, we're really gonna go someone, man. We selling the ice cream pretty good.
Honestly, Shibuya is pretty annoying with the backup souls for me because like when I go here, like I'll end up grabbing I'll do it like too many challenges and it'll just
I just
spawn a
showed
whole
you the
bunch of
best
souls.
way to get a backup soul.
That was pretty smooth, dude.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
That's how to do it. That's the tutorial for if you miss a soul.
I would
Thanks for watching.
grind, do the 10 combo and jump off by the
Whoops, and I screwed it up.
Yeah, see, yeah, you just did it. Yeah, you just did what I would do.
It's all good though. Just do the first thing I did, but don't do the second thing I did.
That was fresh.
Yeah, dude. Wanted to impress his dad
Or
Goji
he
by
worked
stealing the
as an
soldier, right?
undercover Golden Rhino to steal graffiti souls to give it. He can learn. Yes.
Yeah, maybe it's to help Zero Beat learn English to like Rosetta Stones or something.
But it doesn't work. 'Cause he's just like dot 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 comma, dude.
Yeah, maybe they had lines for him, but they were so like they were so rushed to get the game out that like we should just make him a mysterious character. And,
What do you
like,
think he
Yeah.
would have said though?
dialogue.
He talks too.
I
He
can't
says
think of what he would
Yahoo and all that. So I mean, he knows his email account, I guess. His website it is.
Well, that's what matters, dude.
Gotta
Oh,
check
hey,
that
the best
email.
song just came on.
Too bad we can't hear it.
Yeah, you can. It's game audio. I mean, it's music audio. It's game audio, dude.
It's music game.
Music game, yeah.
You guys hear music?
I don't have any audio.
I don't have any audio. Oh wait,
Alright, so
this
now we're gonna
website
do a
does have-
little, because normally when you go into Kibo, you'd have to fight the cops to get to Clutch, and by the time you finish fighting them, Clutch would run away, but we're gonna despawn the cop fight by switching characters. Because for some reason that works, and that's gonna let us pick up Clutch super fast.
You guys tried, I don't know if anybody ever said this before, but if you like switch to corn and then switch back to gum, if you take the left rail, he'll skate away. Like I had never heard nobody say that before.
That happens?
I
You
didn't
guys
know
know
that.
that? Yeah, if you were to jump up the left rail
Are you
and he
serious?
jumped up the right, like everybody jumps up the right, but if you jump up the left one, he'll
Are,
just skate away. Like
are
it's
you serious?
ridiculous.
Even if you do the character switch?
Yes,
The
he'll
hell?
skate away. Like he doesn't even like.
Like,
I
what's up
don't
with
know.
that?
It's ridiculous though. I thought that was like a set thing that everybody knew about, and I'm just slow.
I did not know that,
But I
actually.
always went up the left rail and he'll skate away. I'll get there just like everyone else, but he'll just turn
What's-
around and jump and go say he's
Maybe
a chew
somehow we
around.
avoid a trigger. That's weird.
Yeah.
Also, we have to spray the switches in this level in a really tight time limit, so we might actually run out of time and I could lose the run.
Yeah, you only get a 30-minute window.
Yeah, it's really
This
close.
map's so hard. Spaced out. It's
I'm supposed to say it's
pretty
30
tough.
minutes until it pops up, dude. Dang. I was trying to ruse people.
Whatever. Oh, and you just ran out of a can.
Yeah, I got karma because I ran
Wait,
out
how
of
did you
cans.
only enter with one can?
'Cause I boosted early. Or something like that. It's all good though.
Wait, what? What? How far are you into the run? Is there a time check?
I don't want to know the time check, honestly.
I could tell you. I have the Twitch open too. I think
Alright, just tell me so I know how badly I messed up earlier.
you're about 140 into the run right
It's
now.
not that bad.
Yeah, not bad.
That's not that
That
bad.
is-
Good speed games with good friendos.
Love speed games.
Guys, should I run Finding Nemo?
Heck yeah, man.
Wait, isn't install banned for Finding Nemo?
I have no idea.
Because if it is, that's a joke, and I'm not gonna run it.
Yeah, we refuse to run any speed games that actually have well-made rules
Yeah, I mean
on
rules are
cheating.
dumb.
I can never
If we
get
can't
that jump.
cheat without
You see how you
restriction,
just
man,
had
it's
to
not.
corner back to that rail? I have to do that all the time.
For some reason, like sometimes you get a lot of speed and you can make the jump, and other times you just don't. I don't know why it happens.
I never get enough speed. And this jump that you're about to do, if you do it, that like you boost off this rail and then you like skip a story, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do that either. I never get it. I always hit the house and fall back down.
Wow, good thing they reset the timer, man. I was really about to run out of time there.
So yeah, like the jump, it's where you boost, I guess, and then
Right.
you instantly on that second level.
I mean, a lot
Yeah,
of those boosts are
so
pretty
he
tough.
he just went up the stairs to the second level, but he could have like saved like.
I've actually
10
never been
seconds or
able to
something.
pull that trick off.
I tried it a couple times. It just
I always just had a hard time with it, so I never bothered.
and the bomb route, it's a pretty nice route.
Yeah, I like the route.
It's,
It's not too
Yeah,
bad.
it's really like fluid feeling.
yeah.
Very fluid,
And
honestly.
like this jump right here, like that jump, I don't know how far ahead.
That's a pretty tough jump.
Ooh,
Yeah.
got a frame boost too.
Hell yeah.
This map has a lot of frame boost potential. Like, imagine chaining one from like way somewhere else. Oh yeah,
The
why
first showcase
did
of like
you-
chaining frame boosts that like wasn't in an IL was on this level from Zul a long time ago. Shout out to Zul, one of the first like super good runners of this game.
Why you talking smack, Zano? Turn on the Xbox, dude. We'll race.
Oh, snap.
I thought you were gonna do that one. I don't know if it's a strat, but it's where you jump off the rail and you like corner to
Oh,
the
that
next
new thing?
swirly rail,
I don't really know how to
Oh,
do
yeah.
the new strat for Fortified. But I'm gonna do quick jets.
and then the other one where. I can't even think straight. Never mind.
There's a thing
Oh,
you can
yeah,
do
where
where you
you-
jump on the green fan things on the left.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that's what
I
I was
messed that up
supposed to say.
sometimes, so I didn't bother with it.
Yeah, you just jump to the little stairs.
Alright, Zano, tomorrow, let's go, dude.
And good thing whoever found it out. Instead of just jumping on those little breakable platforms, which is really annoying, you can just go up the stairs
Yeah,
and
you
just
can
skip that
skip
whole little
a huge
section.
portion
That's
of
really
this level.
useful.
Because there's like
Alright.
this really annoying part
Time
where
to
like
die on
things don't
jets and
fall
lose the
off
run.
and stuff. You just skip all of it, and it's super nice.
I died on jets like my second run attempt of this game. Pretty bad.
Alright, he's got quick jets. Hell yeah, that's my strat. Boom.
He's the only one who does it.
Yup, and it's fat.
The spray trigger for those jets is really far. Like just look how far that spray can extend.
Yeah,
it to
sometimes
that
you'll mess
first
it up
jet.
though if you have bad jumping movement. But I got it, baby. Hell yeah. So yeah, now we're approaching the part of the game known as in-game, which is pretty much like the last bit, boss fights galore.
I wonder where DJ Professor K's little studio is located.
It's the observatory in
like when he
Skyscraper.
gets caught by the helicopters, he's over Skyscraper.
Yeah, it's the observatory in Skyscraper. That big thing you grind all the rails to.
Yeah,
I've never thought of that, dude.
he could be up there. True.
That's it.
Wow, you just laying those theories out. Huh?
Yeah,
Yeah, dude, he doesn't even have to think. He just spits them out, man. That's crazy.
Had a lot of time to think about this stuff, dude. And now Zero Beat. Yahoo!
It's a really cool character design.
Yeah, he's alright.
And he's got like floating things.
Yeah,
it
those are
reminds me
really,
of
really
Raven.
nice. Plus his
He's got like
graffiti's,
this
really
tail
good
that comes
looking.
out of the back of his neck.
And
He
his
like-
mustaches come out of his back.
Yeah, and when he's breakdancing right there, you can see that he like kicks the camera.
Dang.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Why you gotta
dude.
abuse the camera?
He's
man?
the only guy in this game that breakdances like that. So
Yeah, I always
That's
thought it was
dancing.
so sick, but like you can't like that's not his idle dance or anything. That's like specifically made for
Yeah.
that one.
Well, yeah, that would be
That's-
so much work
honestly,
for
if
them
it was
to
his idle
animate.
dance, that'll be really cool.
That'd be dope as hell. Yahoo!
My question is, why is Gum looking like she's training to be a nurse?
All because.
She looks better in JSR IMO. She got like that. She had like that green sweater.
Yeah.
In
with
this
the
game, she's got like this like nurse dress and
And the
like a
helmet.
helmet.
Well, the helmet's so she can be safe while she's skating.
Well, your
dude.
Gum is really cool. You know, she got a Supreme dress on.
Yeah, but like I had to reset my game, so I don't have that gum anymore.
Dang, dude. But yeah, I mean, everyone should be
Characters
wearing
in these
helmets
games
in this game. So
are
they
all
can stay
really
safe.
weirdly named, by the way. We're playing as a character named Gum.
There's also a character named
Uh,
Corn, Yo-Yo, Beats.
Maybe they think we're like
Combo.
talking about the chewing gum or something.
I always had like little theories on the little icons they have. Like Clutch, his looks
Oh,
like
yeah.
a purse.
Drop some theories,
handbag.
dude.
Oh, dude, it's a purse. That's where you put coins.
Oh.
Oh,
Yo.
He is coin, dude. Holy moly!
Burned.
confirmed. Jeez.
I knew it all along.
Yo, Zero Beat has like the best graffiti though, honestly. There's no candy corn because Halloween's over, dude.
Candy corn is actually chilling.
I hate candy corn.
Honestly, that candy is not good. Like, I don't
got
even see how
Avengers stuff?
people
I
eat it.
hate
It doesn't even taste like anything to me. It just tastes weird.
Never
You
had
guys got
candy corn.
I hate candy corn.
You never had candy corn?
Never had candy corn that I can remember.
It just tastes
It's like it's like exclusively Halloween candy. Like you don't regularly see it in the store.
Yeah.
Unless you go in one of those candy stores with those big buckets of candy that you just scoop out, put it in the bag, and go pay for it. If
I
you
see,
guys know.
that's how you bicycle claw guy, pretty much.
Pro tip: you never had candy either. Jeez. Honestly, you
Yo.
don't even want to try it. You're not even missing out on anything.
Well, I
It's
mean,
not
yeah, I
even good.
heard like everyone would say it sucked, so I was like, I don't want to try this.
I don't even know why it's called candy corn. It doesn't look like corn.
Yeah, it doesn't even look like corn. It's like orange and black and white. Like what corn looks like that?
It's not shaped like corn. It's like a triangle.
a cone.
Yeah, it's like a cone. It's not shaped
Candy
like corn.
cones, dude.
Corn is like a cylinder.
Wait, is it like the same thing with corn and JSRF? His name was supposed to be Cone because of his head shape,
Yeah.
but it's like a mistranslation.
That's
I
right.
always like
That's
maybe
it.
there's like a corn like in his hat, like a thing of corn.
A corn hub of sorts, I guess.
But like it's not even a mistranslation because in the Japanese version, his name is written out as corn.
Yeah, but you remember that girl's video on YouTube with the facts on JSRF? She said that.
She said that his name is Cone.
Yeah, it was a mistranslation.
Wait,
so they
which
just
one? Which
changed
video?
it to corn.
I don't trust her.
Oh, is it the Alexa Cat video?
Yeah, and she said that's
Lol.
why his symbol looks like a cone. It's
I don't
just
trust her.
You know what the funny thing is? You're not the first person to mishear me saying bicycle is bisexual. That's hilarious. Every time I mention bicycle, at least one person's like, "Hey, did you just say he's bisexual?" Lol.
Yeah,
But
I
yeah,
don't
right,
trust. I don't trust that one person. Not gonna lie.
I trust.
what's
It's
her
a
name?
video
Alexa
on the
Cat?
internet. It can't be fake, dude.
Yeah, the internet is straight
Nobody
facts.
lies on the internet.
Honestly, like you ever see those do you guys ever like go on Google search up something and you can't find it? And when
Every
you
day,
scroll
dude.
past, like if you click on the second page, all that information is just purely false. If I don't see something I want on the first page, I'm not gonna click it. Like the
Yeah.
top 5, usually at the bottom is false.
And now for the golden rhinos, they're just like the regular cops, but take a
In
second
these
longer.
cop fights, they're not hard. They're actually pretty easy because when they attack you, they instantly bunch up. So I guess the game is helping you right there.
Like corn's like thing isn't even a cone. It's like a drill. At least I always
Yeah,
thought it was
does
like a
look like a
drill.
drill. It does.
Nah.
Beats is like one of the. I think it's like a razor. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like one of those like round razors.
Gold
Yo-yos
razor?
is sort of like a yo-yo.
I don't know what the heck gums is. It's like a little cross. I don't know what that is.
Oh, because she's a nurse. Boom, we just
Oh,
confirmed it.
I guess.
We just
Gum.
confirmed the gum is training to be a nurse.
Combo is the boom box that he holds. I don't know what Boogie's is.
Well,
Isn't wrist
no one
like
ever
a
unlocks her, so who
freaking?
knows?
What is wrist? Like,
Wrist is
isn't
like
like
this
a cross
cross,
or
right?
something?
Yeah.
Like
It's like this arrow thing.
Holy.
Garum just has like this G with an arrow.
Wait, who's Garum?
It's like this like little arrow in a circle thing.
No, who's
Oh
Garum?
yeah,
I've never
who's
seen him.
Garum?
unlocking him? Is he a secret character?
He's not even in the game.
Yeah, man. Like, what the heck?
The Immortals have a pyramid.
I mean, there's Spider-Man in the sewers, but that's about it.
The noise tanks have like a tank.
What does Goji have? I
Isn't
forget.
Roboys like a what's the name? Like a TV or something? I don't know. I can't think right now.
Does Roboy have a
TV.
thing? What is Roboy's thing? Yeah, he has to have a
Isn't
thing.
it- I forgot actually.
Oh, isn't it like it's like a cross with like an arrow going down the middle?
Is it? I don't know. Like, is his just like slipped my mind right now? Like, what is his?
I think it's this one. Hold on. I think he has it.
And what's Pot? What is Pot's logo even?
It's like
It's like a circle with a little tail.
yeah, a little circle.
I always thought it was just like
Immortals is a pyramid.
I put it in JSurf General.
you know the Immortals are
Or
pretty much weebus
Robots.
because they're not actually Egyptian.
Very true.
True. And they have blue skin. Like, what the heck?
Wait, they do?
I think they're like the Immortals are like 12 years old and their parents are like makeup artists or something. That's my theory. They're not really zombies or something. Something like that.
Here comes the train fight.
Yeah, I got my awesome strat for it. It's gonna be great.
I use Yayo strat. I watched his YouTube video.
Now
about
use
a
my
month.
strat. My strat is the fastest.
True.
I think it actually is. It's like either faster or about as fast.
Is it faster than Yayo himself?
Yeah.
That's impossible.
Whoa, that's a stretch. It must be like extremely fast. Let me see it.
Now I just do it this way because I never learned the actual way to do it, and somehow it ended up being about as fast.
And I
Hopefully
get it,
can
like,
demonstrate it
that's not
properly.
even a train. Like, that is not a train. I don't know a single train in the world that would
It's
look like
Amtrak. They're doing
It's
renovations.
just on train tracks. Like,
Immortal Joke.
So if Two Worlds does this fast, he'll skip like this little thing where they send out like go karts that explode at you.
Yeah, don't they like roaches or something like from beetles or I don't know what those are.
And then
The
you
big
got
ones,
like the
dude.
popcorn
It's
rails that
Ringo.
look like electricity or something.
Gotta avoid
When-
the popcorn lasers.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it's
and
just
if
like
you
they
get to a
put
certain
popcorn on the
point-
rails.
They will actually popcorn both of the rails.
Yeah,
That's pretty annoying. You have to jump off.
we hate popcorn. Oh, dude, they sent a go kart out at TwoWorld.
Yeah.
Nah, that's how you do it. It's about as fast.
You sure that's faster than Quick Trip?
I'm pretty sure it's like I remember Fingerquick testing it like ages ago, and it's like, yeah, it's about as fast. If he's watching, he
pretty
can confirm, I guess.
That's pretty good. I might start doing that.
Yo, Nick,
Me
yo,
like-
Fingerquick, I know you're watching, dude. Let me know. Remind me of your findings for this.
Fingerquick's in a CIA control room right now with every Jet Set Radio Future stream open.
So just this one, yeah.
Yeah, just this one. All the other TVs are turned off.
Oh, I forgot to mod Goji, so he'd be something hilarious for this run.
Yeah, sometimes you can have it so his head's floating, stuff like that.
Yeah,
But
I always
we
do that
don't-
before marathons,
Don't
but I
cheat
forgot.
here.
That's crazy. Goji is brainwashing himself.
I think he's like transmitting the brainwashing signals. But maybe he is brainwashing. Maybe someone's controlling Goji.
Oh.
Yeah, it's DJ Professor K, he's actual Illuminati leader. That's why he's dancing in the
Crazy.
control room with zero beat, because
And
he's
basically,
not
Yeah,
actually
dude.
held
run is
hostage.
coming
He was
to a
pulling the strings the
close.
whole time, we're his puppets.
Yeah, dude. DJ Professor K is like dancing in the thing.
Yeah,
like,
and
"Suck
then he has
on
both
warning,"
zero
he's like
beats
dancing.
with him.
There's actually 3 0 beats, but one of
Only
them is
spray
with
2 of
DJ
them.
Professor K, and that's why you only spray 2 of them.
Holy.
It's the only fight in the game where you spray 2.
Yeah, only
And-
2.
What's weird is that as a kid, I never remembered only spraying 2. I always thought it was 3.
Maybe it was 3, but we passed into an alternate reality. You know, like the Berenstein
Yeah,
Bears
just like the
conspiracy?
Berenstein Bears,
Yeah.
dude. I was just about to say that.
Holy.
Do you guys remember it being 3? Or do you guys
Yeah.
remember it being 2? I remember it as being 3.
I remember it being 5. So like I was really confused when people started speedrunning this and they were just 2. I was like, oh, you guys despawn someone?
I think
Guys
you're
got
from
some
like
cool
a really,
strats
really
here.
alternate universe.
You guys
I
got
think
some
you're
sick
from like
strats.
you're probably from an alternate universe from Canada.
What
What's
if this
Canada?
is a different Shibuya terminal? Because you enter on the train tracks. You don't enter from.
What if
I
you-
think it actually
What if
is.
this is the Shibuya terminal where Berenstein Bears are?
Because you can't come back into this Shibuya terminal ever. I don't think they
Yeah,
changed the
it's over
lighting.
with after
Because the
that.
lighting is like already preloaded, I think.
Holy hell.
So I'm pretty sure it's like. I don't know. Because after you defeat Zero Beat, doesn't it go back to normal lighting?
Yeah. Like,
Oh
I don't
shit,
know that.
Zano remembers it being 3, dude. We're
but
on
the
to
tower's
something here.
still there, so like it should be. I don't know. It's pretty crazy.
I really like the Eclipse though, it's pretty sick.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
I like
100% 3. So like we've crossed into an alternate universe. This is where Berenstein and Berenstein Bears changed.
Should I make
Berenstein.
I need to do some sort of research paper on this.
Yeah.
Well, that would be pretty cool if they had the beta Shibuya terminal for this fight.
Oh yeah, that's
Really
so
cool
sick.
Shibuya.
Have you guys ever had a Jet Set Radio related dream?
Yeah, I remember one time I was dreaming of this like one strat to make Dogen faster, but it required a
Dude,
grappling hook.
same.
Required a
What
grappling
the-
hook, and we don't have those in this this game. So, yeah.
I remember once I thought of this strat where like I was watching Fingerquick stream in a dream, and I'm like, oh my god, he boost dashed there. That's so much faster. You can get past that road so much faster. This is gonna save so much time. And then like the road that I saw him boost dash on doesn't exist.
Yeah, I remember one
Wow.
time I dreamed there was like immortal graffiti in Dogen, and it was like this little like alternate Dogen. It's pretty sick.
The only dream I had about JSRF was where like I end up glitching past the like you know that those little barriers where they just turn you around
Yeah.
and it's like a little red stop sign or whatever. I had a dream where I got past that and I saw DJ Professor K and the game just crashed. It was crazy. And I woke
That's
up like
spooky.
that was the only dream I had.
Holy
That's a
moly.
nightmare.
That's Halloween right there.
Imagine like having a dream of getting world record and then like waking up right before you hit the last split, dude.
Oh.
Ooh, that's
And then you wake up and you actually have world record already.
Yeah, that's like a dream Yayo has or something. And he's like, oh my god, I don't have world record. And he's like, oh wait, I actually do.
Yeah, you got it.
46.54.
Hey Zano, keep that garbage out of the chat, thank you.
I had a dream I skipped Death Ball. It's a pretty cool dream. I wish I could skip Death Ball.
I've had
zero
it.
beat fight is pretty easy, guys.
Yeah, I only lost like 2 minutes to it in my PB.
Alright, time for 0B, let's go. So this fight can really screw you if you do it wrong, so I'm gonna try not to do it wrong.
You cut them off, you go get some cans, and you just meet them at a certain point.
And if you do it right, you're not gonna lose 2 minutes. Like Two Worlds. He's doing it right.
And you just jump off, and there's that blue can rail full of blue cans. You know, you just wait for him right there.
Yup, and you're like, what's up,
Fight.
dude? Get sprayed, kiddo.
That was pretty fresh too, how he
Hell
landed on
yeah.
top of the little green platform
That was
right there. That
great.
was pretty fresh.
Love
Two
him,
Worlds.
man.
That was a pretty good fight. That was a perfect fight. Basic lead.
Make sure to tell me more about that dream over DMs, yeah.
Only Zero Beat and Hayashi both die with the little white sparkly crystal dust thing. Like
they like
they're the only ones that die like
disintegrate.
that. Alright, time to
The cops
see
die like
how-
that too, don't they?
They do. Wait, yeah, they do.
Yo,
So
this is
yeah,
how
I
the
guess
game
it's
got
only
its name.
Rikaku related
Boom.
people that die like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because the other ones don't really die. They just have like the defeated animation.
Hey, can
where
we
they're on the
can we get a
ground.
purge on Zano in the chat, please? Thank you.
They're on the ground doing some like dumb stuff.
Yeah, just sit
Flailing
there
their arms or
or
something.
Or hold.
Some of them like get on the ground on their knees and like pound the ground like with their fists, and then some of them just like stand up and do some weird stuff with their hands. It's really weird.
Yeah. It was funny though, cause like the Doom Riders, they got so-called knocked out cold and just fell on the floor and just died,
Yeah.
passed out or whatever. I don't know.
My favorite animation is the little lighting on fire animation.
So this is the tower
that
of
animation is pretty
crazy.
weird. Like, it's like you're panicking and like walking, but you're still skating really fast.
Isn't there only one place where you could light on fire, and that's like Flame
that's-
Chick?
Yeah,
Pretty much, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, there's like secret like dialogue for in this game's game files that you could find of characters that you don't have unlocked for that lighting on fire.
Yeah.
It's pretty sick.
I gotta watch that one
I
video again.
had a really good theory earlier today, but I just like completely forgot about it.
Damn,
it was
what
like
if
a
that was
really
the
legit
secret?
one too.
Alright, it's time for the final boss, Lobster Man.
So this boss actually has like a few attacks that if you're like not super terrible at the game, you'll never see. Like, there's only certain attacks that I've seen because like hipfire
Yeah.
was taking so long.
He can also
like-
recharge his shield, and it's pretty crazy.
So what we do in this fight, we have to knock him down twice with a boost dash for his like defenses to be down or something. Like the Master Chief, he's got like shields.
Yeah, for his
Yeah.
stomach to open up and be vulnerable to spray.
Yeah, we gotta spray its baby.
Yeah, time's gonna come up
Yeah.
after this whole like health bar from Goji is drained. I mean, Lobster Man, not Goji.
Yeah, yeah.
So we're basically cooking the lobster right now.
Mhm.
We've heated up our spray cans to 420 degrees Fahrenheit, and we're just gonna dive on in. Nice seafood dinner.
So
Oh
then
no.
the like ninja Deadpool guys like latched onto Two Worlds.
Yeah, and they're
But
important.
like he got lucky and they didn't
Yeah,
latch
they're-
onto him when he got up.
Yeah, usually like they'll like you can't even move sometimes. Like they force you to boost dash sometimes. It's really annoying.
Yeah, it's super bad.
But you guys notice that those guys are the armored guys.
Alright,
but,
time will
like,
be
they're
coming
already
up in
fast.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. That's Jet Set Radio Future.
Woo!
So I sub 2
What
or
a-
not.
GG.
What a hoot and a
So his
holler,
stomach-
dude.
Yeah, that was a hoot
he
and a
is
holler, I tell you what,
knocked
man.
out cold.
What a hanky panky hullabaloo.
Yeah, what a...
It was a solid run, except for Unicycle wasn't Unicycle.
Let's not talk about that, that didn't even happen.
Yeah, and then like his capture card froze for like 2 minutes.
Yeah, then his capture card
Good
froze.
times.
This wasn't that bad. If that would have happened, You'd have gotten like a fucking 156 or something.
What was
dude.
the time anyway?
202.30.
202. Not bad.
Yep.
Yeah. Not bad at all.
I get a freaking 240.
Nicely
Yeah.
done.
Yo, thanks,
Oh.
dude. Great marathon.
It's
good
non-RTA though.
run. You're
so-
non-RTA, dude. Shut up.
Yeah.
If you could just
It's an
turn back
invalid
the
run.
time by like 2 hours.
Yeah, this does include, I think, like 30 seconds not shown
Oh, yeah.
when we were resetting the capture card or something like that.
Oh well, it's all good.
But yeah, that would be the time.
That was a fantastic run. Thank you everybody for watching. It was a great time.
Thank you for being here. So I'm going to go ahead and get set up for the next run, which is Puri Puri running Star Wars Episode 1 on PlayStation 1. So that'll be a lot of fun.
Yo,
So
Yo, Puri the
thanks for
legend,
being
yeah.
here.